Welcome, guys, back to I Love Wrestling podcast. I'm Justin Woolwine.
Nasty Nate.
Pops.
How we doing, guys?
Blessed.
Pretty
Can't
good.
complain.
How
Can't
many-
complain.
How was your weekend?
It was a great weekend. Got some stuff done.
Okay. We had some unfortunate news yesterday. As WWE shown on the screen, we put up at the beginning, Sabu passed away yesterday.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. He was one of the first big guests you had on the podcast. And somebody we went and watched quite frequently when he was growing up. A lot of good memories. And he just had his retirement match just a couple weeks ago, so it was kind of a shock. But he kind of went out on his sword on his own. I think, dressed up in the white tux, had the barbed wire death match, and kind of went out on his own accord. So much love to Sabu.
You got any comments for Sabu, Nate?
I didn't watch much of him, but the stuff that I did watch, like I watched his match at One Night Stand with Rey Mysterio, which is a really good match. And I feel like he was definitely, if not one of the faces of like ECW per se, or just deathmatch wrestling in general.
Okay.
One of the faces, or the face.
Okay. For me, I guess it was a tough one because it was like that first guest I've had on the channel to pass away, which was different. It's different whenever you just talk to somebody a couple months ago and then now they're gone. It's weird. Like, he was definitely somebody I was hoping to have another conversation with, as I do with all my guests. So it hit a little closer to home than maybe I realized it would. That makes sense.
It's kind of rough.
And I told you yesterday, Dad, like, it's somebody, like, I remember as a kid I used to watch all the time, whether it's him and Van Dam or him and Taz or him and Bam Bam or seeing him at IWA East Coast. It was tough.
Yeah.
I remember the first Sabu figure I had. That was pretty cool. Things like that are just things you don't forget.
No, you definitely don't.
And they mean a lot more now, I guess, now that he's gone. Which is sad. That's how that works.
I was watching What Culture today,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking about some of his Reddit posts here recently, and they were kind of wild. Like, he wasn't scared to speak his mind.
No.
So that I always respect stuff like that, and he just told people how he felt.
All the time.
Yeah.
I mean, watch ILWPOD podcast, and it speaks for itself. Like, he's very outspoken about things. So
certain people and certain
individuals, certain stances on things.
On wrestling, yes.
So,
but that's okay, though.
I mean,
everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Somebody like him who's dedicated his life and literally his body for the support is, if anybody should have an opinion, it's somebody like him.
Yeah.
So.
And then we had the pay-per-view last night.
Well, Saturday we had Backlash. I really enjoyed Backlash.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it right when it happened, but I did get to go back and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It was really interesting. I think the best match on the card was probably the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that with Drew and Priest, LA Knight, and Fatu, and we got a nice surprise.
Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb, yes, come out with Solo Sikoa.
Yep.
And it looked like Jacob Fatu was kind of shocked. It looked like he didn't want their help really, but he didn't know what to do. Like, kind of. So maybe it's kind of like.
It's weird because, like, obviously, like, Solo has his version of the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Cobb's not a member of the bloodline.
Yeah, but maybe it's not about the bloodline. Maybe this,
maybe they're moving on.
Maybe they're moving on.
Different.
Just be patient, wait and see. But my thing is, it's kind of like he had Solo had Jacob as his enforcer, and now Jacob surpassed him. So maybe
he needs a new enforcer.
He needs a new heater, And there you go. You got Big Jeff Cobb. I'm glad to see he's finally getting a shot.
A big shot.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw him on Dynamite a bunch.
He just kind of skipped through NXT and come straight to the main roster. I like that. I think it's quite interesting.
Agreed. We will cover the rest of it at the end.
Yeah, here
Right
comes
now we
Punk.
got Punk coming out. They just did a recap of last week, the main event. Jey Uso versus Seth Rollins.
Punk's in the
returned.
house.
It was a great match. That match.
We
Jey
need to
Uso
get
versus
Punk.
Punk.
We need to get
I
Punk
like-
wearing the ILWPOD shirt.
He'll wear it out.
You know what?
That's the kind of stuff he does.
Myron Reed was rocking our ILWPOD shirt. If
At
you remember,
IWR.
yes, he just
Re-debuted for
for
MLW.
MLW.
Returned
Yes, come back the
Shout out
young
Myron.
goat. Shout out Myron Reed.
Yeah, I liked the match last week though.
Between
Yeah.
Jay and
That super
Seth
kick that caught.
out of midair.
Yeah.
That was nice.
So does everybody think that Punk's going to go over to Saudi and fight Cena, or is it going to happen in Money in the Bank?
Probably Money in the Bank because of
I think it'll happen in Money in the Bank just because of the history they have at Money in the Bank.
Do you think Punk will be at Night of Champions?
I don't
you
know.
think
There's
he's
a
gonna
lot
go?
up in the air.
I know. Did you see the wink on the? I think he'll be there.
I mean, a lot of people were saying Sami Zayn would never go over there.
Right. Well,
And
you know,
Zayn made
once
that
they get in the company and they get in the flow of things and see it's not really
What they're portraying, like what the outside sees it as,
right.
like it's different.
It's different. And once you get like, you know, Punk, they give a lot of leeway backstage, I'm sure, and a lot of helping out people. He's probably fell back in love with wrestling again.
I didn't know he was gonna return last week though.
It was a
What do
shock.
y'all think? Do you think CM Punk's going to Saudi Arabia?
As champions.
Well, United
What do you
Champions.
think about Crown Jewel being in Australia?
I like it. Whoo! Punk. I wonder if Scotty's out there in the chat.
You send him a link.
I don't know. You should probably send him another one just to make sure.
From
Home.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville. You've been to Louisville much? We did a lot of ministry work
That's
in
where
Louisville.
the Kentucky Fried Chicken company thing is.
Yeah.
I got a lot of enemies. In fact, it would be real easy for me to list who I'm not pissed off at right now. But number one with a bullet, number one with a big, fat bullet. The person that I'm most pissed off
My
at
question is, what stipulation will Seth and Punk have next?
I'm mad at myself because we've been here before.
Do you think him and Cena will be in a ladder match?
Well, the question here is obviously he's got his eyes on Cena, but is he going to fight Rollins first? Or does he go after Cena and then Rollins interrupt?
And cost him.
Almost 12 years ago, smashed the ladder into my head, gave me 13
Oh.
staples in my forehead.
Yeah.
And we moved past that. At least I thought we did. We've grown and matured as human beings. At least I did. And apologies to Jey Uso, who, when I came back to this company, warned me about Paul Heyman. But Paul is Paul. He's who he has always been. He's a fat little snake.
Ooh.
Fat little.
That
That's
was
kinda wild.
crazy.
So yeah, while I'm pissed at him, I'm more mad at myself. And yeah, I'm mad at that little Timu CM Punk Seth Rollins.
He never called Seth Rollins a team CM Punk.
What confuses me, Louisville, Kentucky, is that we know how this ends. We've been here before. We've been down this road, all on this journey together. Paul Heyman.
What do you think? Do you think Seth Rollins is a team CM Punk?
Okay.
Let us know.
Ladies and
Ooh.
Here comes the fat snake, as CM Punk calls it.
He said
Penguin.
penguin. Oh, he's mad.
you to choose, they will be your last.
Ooh. He ain't coming in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're going to get heat right off the rip. Timu CM Punk on his way to the ring.
Are they gonna fight?
Probably.
I think we're about to get... Oh,
Braun Breaker in.
Braun's in a suit. He ain't doing nothing.
Oh, yeah, look at him.
Rollins has tamed down his attires a little bit since joining Paul Heyman.
Yeah, I like it.
Becky's dressing in with modesty now.
Yeah, I like that.
You like the snakeskin coat?
Yeah.
Just pretty
It looks
good.
like something my pops would wear.
He would wear it.
Yeah. I might actually rock the snakeskin coat too.
I can definitely see you wearing that.
Yeah, I'll probably wear. I don't know about the snakeskin pants that go with it, but
The jacket and the shoes, maybe.
yeah, the jacket and the shoes. Right?
Just when I think you can't get any more selfish or any more egotistical, you find a way to top yourself. This
Uh-oh.
man, Paul Heyman, was your best friend. Your best
They're gonna do some yapping at the beginning tonight, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna talk this night.
on the road to WrestleMania, and now you are
Paul Heyman always looks like he's gonna cry.
the entire world.
And crying.
His facial expressions, though, are
Top
wonderful.
tier.
Yeah, top tier. Believable.
You make me sick.
You know, we didn't even tell them last week we should thank everybody because last week we had the most watched episode of the live stream yet.
Yep.
For Mondays, anyway.
For Mondays. Yep.
Not WrestleMania might did better, but live streams on Mondays last week was
Over
amazing.
400 people tuned in.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
over 450.
Mhm.
So thank everybody. God bless.
Maybe we can crack 500.
Ah, or 1,000. I like to shoot big. What do you think, Nate?
I think we could shoot for 1,000.
Yeah.
Possible.
Anything's possible.
You ain't ever gonna be champion as long as I'm on 2 feet.
Ooh.
See how Heyman looked directly at Breaker?
Yeah. And Breaker's nostrils flared up real big.
Braun Breaker versus CM Punk would be a match.
What is your deal, man? You love punishment, you love suffering, you love being on the wrong side of history. Is that what's going on here? I can't seem to figure it out. I can't seem to figure. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I get it. He loves to play the victim. He loves to come out here and Crimey River. He loves
Crimey River's wild.
Yeah.
So we got Jack Perry choked out.
Yeah. That was why he choked Jack Perry out winner. Punk was a big advocate for Rollins, wasn't he?
Yes and no.
Oh.
They've explained their beef.
Oh. I think I remember explaining it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh. Who's gonna help Punk?
Uso probably or Sammy.
Somebody better come help him.
I think the overcoat over top of the blazer was a bit much.
Look how big Breaker's hands are.
Breaker do got some big
They're
hands.
like that. Freaking, they look like Hulk hands.
See,
Oh, Sami Zayn.
told you.
Is it gonna be Sami Zayn and
Probably next
CM
week.
Punk versus Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins as Night of Champions?
Probably so.
When's Night of Champions?
I don't know.
They got a bunch of events coming up real soon. They got a Saturday night's main event, Logan Paul versus
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso.
It could be a Saturday night main event too. You see, they're doing another Evolution pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'm excited for the women's pay-per-view. I thought that'd be good. That Lyra Valkyrie match
Yep.
and Becky Lynch stole the show, I thought.
We'll talk about it.
It was really good. Oh. Are they going to get a third man? Uh-oh.
Everyone got some equalizers.
There was 2 whipping 3 there. Braun Breaker ain't playing.
Because Breaker got that dog in.
Did you see where the fan threw a beer bottle in the ring?
Did you see now that they're not WWE events? They're not allowing any bottles
On the
in
floor.
area. Like if you buy a bottle of water, a bottle of Coke, bottle of anything, they make you pour it in a cup.
Really? Because that guy did that?
Mm-hmm.
One guy messed it up for everybody.
Yeah, now we can't have bottled beer.
I think they was trying to get the NWO. The crowd wanted to do like the NWO though with Hogan, you know.
Yeah.
And the one guy thought it'd be cool, and he did it, and then nobody else followed through.
Nobody else did it.
Yeah, if everybody else would have did it.
Well, if you think about it though, from a performer standpoint, Hall and Nash and all them were like that stuff hurt.
Right. Yeah.
Like Big Bischoff got hit in the head with a battery.
Yeah.
Like that stuff. So like, it makes sense.
That's AJ versus Finn tonight.
That'll be good.
That'll be a good match.
Who's Penta facing? That's the question.
Ah.
I like the blue Penta mask.
Yeah, it's kind of far. Is it blue or purple?
That's blue.
That's purple. That's gear's
It's
purple.
definitely blue, but with the lights. Do you know what blue and red make?
Purple.
Yes, sir.
Now you're learning.
I knew that.
Ooh, everybody's got their Penta mask. He can't beat Dom yet.
He's facing Chad Gable.
Oh, he's
Penta versus
facing
Gable.
Gable.
Nice. Nice. Why is
This
that?
is where
Okay,
El
my question-
Grande Americano interferes.
Yep. And then we prove to you once and for all that Chad Gable
Gable's
and
got
El
to stand
Grande
in.
Americano is not the same.
Gable's got to stand in.
That's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
That's not, man.
Okay, whatever.
It can't be Gable.
Gable. There's photo evidential proof.
He's had doctor's notes, man.
And Dr. knows there's already been Gable and then Grande Americano in the background.
Bruh.
Their tattoos are just slightly different.
Gable wasn't
Oh,
it,
tell
maybe?
us about your shirt, Nate.
Oh yeah, you can go and find this nice ILWPOD merch on ProWrestlingTees.com by searching ILWPOD or I Love Wrestling Podcast to get that merch. Follow us at ILWPOD 2024 on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Didn't you just follow us today on TikTok?
No, on Instagram.
Okay.
He still hasn't
But-
followed on.
I Love Wrestling Pod. You can follow I Love Wrestling Podcast on Spotify. Save 10% at Dubby Energy by using the promo code ILWPOD on W.GG.
What about Twitter? You always forget Twitter.
You can follow it at ILW Pro Wrestling on X or Twitter, whichever one you prefer.
To help you now, you can read.
I could read. Why are you putting it up?
Because it's X.
They were doing the DX on.
Oh my goodness, y'all are wild.
No, sockets on.
No, we can't do that.
Why
You
can't
can't. Are we serious?
It's wrestling memorabilia.
Technically, you cannot do that now.
Why not?
No, that.
No, not if I want to make money.
It's only half.
You're wild.
It's one of my arms is gone.
Can
so
you stop? Holy Jesus. Where are we going to be Friday?
Yeah, where are we gonna be Friday?
He doesn't know. Chicago
CSW.
Style Wrestling.
I knew that.
CSW.
Cage match.
Inestra, Quintero,
Mhm.
Dijak versus Conan Lycan.
I can't wait to see that.
Nissa Kate versus Marche Rocket.
That's
Did
gonna
you
be a
see
good match.
that?
Shy Style Rumble.
Gringo.
Gringo Loco.
Yeah, he is. Been on. I watched him the other night on.
Ring of
TV.
Honor.
Or Ring of Honor. Yeah, it was Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor. I seen him on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it's TNA or Ring of Honor. but it was on.
Maggie Lee is going to take on Samurai Del Sol, formerly Kalisto.
Ooh, that'll be interesting.
That'll be a good match. Lily is going to be taking on Blair Onyx and Amina Belmont
For the title, right?
for the CSW Women's Championship.
That might be interesting.
That'll be good. I don't know. I'm interested in this Rumble. They're gonna have a Rumble, so I'm interested in that. They're back in Elmwood Park. the
There's a
Booker
cage
building,
match in there.
and Nestor versus Quintero.
No. I'm excited about that.
Night of Champions is June 28th.
That's like right after.
Your birthday.
Yeah.
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 Are you excited?
For Night of Champions.
Yeah.
For my birthday.
Both.
I mean, yeah. I'm happy. I don't know what's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be on
let you
Night of
know
Champions.
you're gonna have to enjoy your birthday this year because next year me and Sierra are gonna outshine you when we get married.
No,
It just happens. The day after your birthday.
I know.
You're gonna have to. Your presents are gonna be my presents.
No.
Yeah, you gotta get us a wedding present.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Pat McAfee is back.
He beat the glasses onto him. Gunther beat Pat McAfee so bad he turned into a grandpa.
Whatever.
was he special guest referee
Oh,
No, they're letting him come back out.
to commentate?
It's crazy. I don't think he should be out here.
Why not? He had a day to recover.
I think they could have sold that better.
okay, but he didn't. Now, if he would have squashed him, yeah, it made sense.
Yeah, but he would be.
He got an offense.
Gunther should come out of the crowd and choke him out.
You showed him respect afterwards. Why would you do that?
He did show him respect.
Which I think that was the point. Maybe we're gonna get a turn in
Yeah.
Gunther's character.
Yeah, possibly.
He's never been a
Oh.
babyface. Pence is not playing with Chad Gable. Do you think Gunther could be a babyface?
Yeah.
What babyface Gunther look like?
U.S. champ.
Oh. U.S. champ.
Yeah, he could become the U.S. champ.
That's on SmackDown.
He was just
He
a
could
world
become the
champ.
Intercontinental champ.
You
Maybe
know,
a tag champion.
He could become the women's intercontinental champion.
That's crazy.
Go squash Lyra.
Actually, it's like,
Match starts, one powerbomb, it's over. I feel like a lariat, just a lariat. One of those lariats and just 1, 2, 3.
our drop kick.
What do you guys think Gunther should do
Like one of the
next?
missile drop kicks.
Who
that he
should
does.
Gunther face next?
That'd be dope. Ding ding ding. Boom.
That is a good question, though. Who we think Gunther should face next? Who do you think, Nate?
I low-key want to see. Oh, never mind. He's on SmackDown.
Goldberg.
Did Goldberg come out?
Goldberg did not come out.
No.
Maybe if you would have watched the full pay-per-view, you'd know that.
But Night of Champions, we can see Goldberg's last match versus Gunther
In Saudi?
in Saudi.
Um,
You know, Saudis want to see Goldberg. They like them some Goldberg.
was that the last time they seen Goldberg?
No, it was at Bad Blood.
Mm-hmm.
What did he do about Blue?
He come out,
He came out.
got into it with Gunther.
Got into yeah.
Yeah, for next opponent.
War Raiders for
No.
versus American Made tonight.
He's also on SmackDown. Dang it. Just thinking of right finger.
Jay Uso is live again. World Heavyweight
Nate's
Champion.
still
Jey
trying to
Uso.
answer this question. You keep interrupting.
My bad.
Logan Paul. We have Logan Paul versus Gunther.
The only problem with that is Logan Paul's fake is in Jey Uso.
Not a champion?
No, Saturday night's main event.
Exactly. I feel like they should bring up Ilya Dragunov to the main roster.
Ilya's been on the main roster. He's hurt.
Oh, he's trying to unmask Penta?
Yeah.
You better not take Penta's mask off.
Penta's gonna. Those are some hard. That was first elbows straight on the nose.
Right on the snot box.
Yep.
I want to see Gunther versus Carlito.
Okay.
I feel like Carlito needs more matches.
Jeff Hardy versus.
I don't think Carlito cares whether he has more matches or not.
Nah, Carlito's having a great time.
Yeah, he's just
No,
he
I
just
seen
wants
this
to get paid
thing from his Chris Van.
Oh!
That headbutt was nasty. Did you see Karrion Kross is the number one selling T-shirt on WWE
Mm-mm.
and has for the last couple weeks?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
What's the T-shirt?
It's like a puppet master strings thing, but I guess after not being on Mania and he made a documentary even about it.
What, not being on Mania?
About not being on Mania, being a part of Bloodsport, saying, a lot of people ask him, like, why don't you go somewhere else where the grass might be greener? And he's like, well, the grass is green where you water it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's true.
I think the respect for Karrion Kross is out the roof right now.
Oh, look, we got Scotty in the comments.
Jay, CM Punk, Dom, and Cody.
For Cena's next 4 opponents?
I don't think he's facing Jay yet.
I don't think Jey Uso, and I don't think Dominic Mysterio.
Cody will probably be his last.
R-Truth.
R-Truth will probably be his Saturday night's main event. John Cena versus R-Truth.
I think Cody will be his last opponent. His last match, probably.
I see Cody fighting him one more time and not winning.
And then who's the last opponent?
And then I don't see it being his last opponent because I see Cena's last match in Boston, him being a babyface.
Him versus Rock. Rock could come back for one final match.
How you doing, Scotty?
That's a good.
I say he loses the title, right? I don't know to who, but he should turn on the Rock. His last match be versus Rock.
You just said that twice.
Yeah, I know. But is his last show at a pay-per-view?
Speaking of The Rock.
What pay-per-view?
No, we're not bringing out the cardboard cutout that you got from Applebee's.
I got a nice.
Dwayne's
in the living room.
Dwayne
Chilling.
Johnson just be chilling in my living room.
He's chilling in the
with
living
his
room.
bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
The
The
large-
bottle of tequila looks real small in his big hands, though.
Well, he's 6'5" and almost, he's a 250-pound man.
Me and Dwayne are going to.
Dad told me about how he has
Later.
man boobs.
The Rock has man boobs.
Yeah,
His
he
dad
does.
has man boobs.
I ain't got man boobs.
You got a beer belly?
Huh?
You got a beer belly?
I do not have a beer belly.
Okay, my bad. Food belly.
Bro, I don't have a food belly.
It might be a little bit of a food belly.
Bro, I lost all that. I got 4 out of 6 of the pack.
In which multiverse do you have a six-pack?
I don't have a 6-pack. I got 4 out of 6.
When you say pack, do you mean like cinnamon?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Look, whatever. They can hate all they want.
Nobody's hating, bro. I'm just be
That's
honest.
hating.
Or the Cosmic Brownies?
That's hating.
Cosmic brownies are fire.
What about the Oreos?
I don't eat none of those.
He's ate a
Oreos
whole
are
pack of
great.
Oreos
I don't eat
before.
no more. Yes, before I
I've
have.
eaten a whole pack of Oreos.
But I don't eat
In one
none of that
setting?
no more.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm big.
Oh, insane.
Scotty, how many times have you sat down and ate a whole pack of Oreos? Huh? Let
You
us
ain't
know.
never making leave already.
Maybe not the Oreos. Maybe the 2 liters of Coke.
Scotty does like his soda, but he doesn't drink it no more. He's trying to get healthy too. We're hoping your leg feels better, buddy.
Me too.
Who you got, Pence or Gable?
Penta.
Who you got that?
You'll be okay.
I got Gable.
I think Gable too. I think
Via shenanigans.
via shenanigans. I think we'll see somebody dressed up as El Grande Americano come out and interfere.
Shardonica.
What do you think, Scotty? Do you think El Grande Americano is going to interfere in this Chad Gable and Pentagon match?
He didn't get as much.
Who do you think should face the New Day next?
Ooh, I don't know. The New Day, I'd like to see him fight the Machine Guns or somebody. Like, I know they're on SmackDown, you know what I mean? But it would be nice to get some kind of.
I'm waiting for when the draft's supposed to be happening sometime.
Yeah, it is.
They said they was gonna have one.
They might do it on Saturday night's main event.
That'd be nice. I think it's about time for a.
That'd be a
shift
nice
in,
place to have the draft because it's neutral ground.
Yeah. I just want to say the strength of Chad Gable is unreal because he caught Penta midair, didn't let him go at all, and then bridged.
Remember when his name was Shorty G?
Yes.
They can do like so much content now though online or anywhere. They're constantly rolling out new content.
Oh,
That was
right in
nice.
midair.
That was nice. The podcast today,
Joe Dombrowski,
Joe Dombrowski,
MLW, JCW.
he was
commentator.
talking about a lot of unwatched footage.
Yeah, unseen footage,
Unseen
lost
footage
volumes.
that he was selling, that he's got DVDs he sells. But like WWE's got so much of that, I'm sure,
Yes.
that they could pump out content from now forever. So like hopefully we get to see some of that older unseen content. I'm even was talking to you about me and you
Watching some of Joe's.
so watching some of Joe's
But
on
with
live
that
stream.
said, go to joedombrowski.com and go check out some of the unseen DVDs. Like he's got the Brian Pillman Memorial
Shows.
tapes, shows.
He said he had a bunch of other stuff.
Bret Hart kind of conspiracy thing about the Montreal. It's called the Montreal Theory about the Montreal school job. Like, was it a work?
Lestat, didn't he say? Or who was it?
Well,
he
that's
said?
where he's got a lot of the content
a lot
from.
of
Is from
good
Les
content.
Thatcher.
Yeah, so
That was a nice super kick.
MLW's been on fire lately too.
They're having a resurgence.
Yeah, I liked it. I watched.
It's cool.
I watched the
back.
show
Hammerstone's back.
from Chicago. They just did one in Chicago or Cicero.
Aztec Lucha.
We seen our buddy from
Myron
CSW was down. Well, no, our buddy from CSW Eugene was down there. I seen him in the crowd. I'm pretty sure. And Myron Reed, like you said, was there. The Horsemen are there doing their thing. That's kind of cool. Just a lot. Hammerstone, of course.
Matt Riddle champ.
Matt Riddle.
Matt
yes.
Riddle versus Dijak.
Dijak was good, yes. And then Dijak, I don't know the other guy's name. I can't remember the big guy that's with Dijak now. There's two of them.
I haven't watched.
Yeah, there's two of them, but it's really, really good. Check out MLW. Shout out to MLW.
Also, shout out House of Glory was in town.
Yeah,
Quintero and Axel, not Quintero, sorry, and Estra, Axel Rico made their debut
That's
for
awesome.
House of Glory. Riddle was on that card as well.
Yep.
Fought Zilla Fatu.
Yep.
I still want to see Zilla Fatu.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be nice. We'll get there. Next weekend we'll be in
Well, this weekend coming up, we'll see CSW.
the
Following
weekend.
week, May 23rd, ILWPOD is the main sponsor for Exodus Pro Wrestling. The boys are back in town.
That's gonna be awesome.
Cleveland, Ohio. If you want to meet us, see us, watch some good wrestling,
And
be in Cleveland, Ohio.
support
Support
Exodus.
Exodus and ILWPOD.
and WPOD. We greatly appreciate it. We might even end up with some
Pencil one with Mexican Destroyer.
some new gear there with us.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna end up with some new gear.
New
What do you
Year.
think? Yeah, new shirts.
Is that the university shirt and the
I want both, but right now we're probably gonna get God's favorite podcast.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
Yeah. It's a black one. It's a different color.
It's got a different theme, different vibe.
nice.
Still unable to get nasty merch.
Yeah.
I don't know why
They're hating on the nasty merch.
It'd be great merch.
Scotty, you want a t-shirt, don't you? Oh, look, he's all bleeding. Gable's got God. I can't believe no El Grande Americano.
He bounced right off the top of his head on that Mexican destroyer.
I guess Penta didn't need to get back, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're having a tag team match tonight.
Yeah, Perez.
It's them versus Io and
What are
Rhea.
their names?
Roxanne Perez and Julia.
There we go.
Oh, I know their names.
You gotta learn.
Oh. Vicious chop block. Oh. At the tippy top.
Because we're here to make our own.
It's nice to see new faces.
Yeah, it is. It is real nice to have a freshening up of the women's division.
Two of the hottest up-and-coming stars in this business, Roxanne Perez and Julia.
That's going to be a good match.
The current women's world champ, the former world champ, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Main event tag action live tonight on Netflix.
They said main event?
I think that's the main event tonight.
Really?
Women getting the spotlight. Main event.
That's
of the
kind
night.
of cool. Is that a pump up for the Evolution
Evolution.
pay-per-view coming up?
Could be. Could be.
I'm going to step out and stretch my legs real quick.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, my back.
He's getting up there.
Oh, no, I'm not.
It's definitely getting up there.
He's got to stretch.
Oh,
I gotta stretch because I'm getting up there.
you're ugly.
Nothing to do with anything. He never called
Just
you
because
ugly.
he ball headed on me, he got me mad.
That's crazy. You ain't never called him out for being bald while he leaves.
I'll do it while he here.
That's insane.
So how was your weekend been going?
My weekend was good. We were in his garage.
Nice.
Wrote a bunch of stuff for the ILW Figs channel. I wrote out a bunch of stuff, did a bunch of unboxings that I got to edit and put together. What else? Mother's Day. Went to dinner with my mother-in-law.
Nice.
Made some tribute stuff for Sabu after his passing. That's probably about it, honestly.
Nice. I had a pretty good weekend myself. Played a lot of basketball
You was hooping?
with Alia. I beat
Okay.
her a lot.
Okay. Didn't watch any of the wrestling you were supposed to.
No, but it's gonna be okay.
No. How's school?
It's going good.
Why you lie to the podcast?
I'm having a great time in
Look,
school.
time out. I just want to let you know right now. You can't build trust with your audience if you're going to lie to her.
I'm not, wait, you didn't ask specifically
I
about
said, how are you doing in school?
like emotionally, mentally, grade wise.
Academic.
We're not going to talk about that. But besides the point, I have great times in school.
Probably too good of times in school.
Sometimes it depends.
Nah, from what I've heard.
What have you heard? You haven't
all
heard
the time.
anything. You haven't heard anything.
My emails say differently from your
It's
teachers.
not my fault that they give you emails. Why don't they email me?
Probably because you're in class not doing what you're supposed to do.
No, bro. I do stuff in world studies.
We're not even talking about world studies.
What other emails have you been
You
getting?
would think in world studies they'd show you how a compass works.
That's actually where I learned about a compass. You know.
So obviously, your teacher didn't do a good job.
Bro, that's
Somehow, what do you think about Cardi B hosting SummerSlam?
she is.
You gonna be paying attention to that SummerSlam, huh?
Cardi B ugly. Just like,
Wow. What if I ever want to get Cardi B on the podcast? No, I can't. You call her ugly.
you can have her on the podcast.
Nate said he's gonna pay extra close attention to SummerSlam because Cardi B's there.
Oh,
No, I say she ugly.
he likes Cardi B.
That's his favorite top 10.
What the heat
I think he's crazy.
at the MetLife Stadium? That's for SummerSlam. In New Jersey? Where's New Jersey located? Where's
Nate,
what's New Jersey?
Where's New
behind?
Jersey located?
I don't know.
What's New
Next to
Jersey
New York.
inside?
Is it
Where would that be at, Nate?
New
What-
York?
Would
or
that
New
be
Jersey?
in the north?
They're making Braun Breaker
The North.
baseball bats
Stop changing the subject.
and Kofi Kingston baseball bat. Bro, you don't want a Kofi Kingston baseball bat?
I want a Kofi Kingston Louisville slugger.
Exactly. What about a Braun Breaker slugger?
I said he's still on that. He still don't know how a compass works or a map or
I know how a compass and a map works. My
We've
globe.
been outside that same place.
Where?
The Louisville, remember? In Louisville, Kentucky, the baseball
They out there playing 2K.
what are you doing?
bat Hall of Fame. The baseball bat Hall of Fame, or the baseball
Oh yeah.
in Louisville.
This can't be the first time you've heard that. Please, I don't really care. I'm fit. Or just no stuff done.
10 years of fan.
Backlash. I hesitated a little bit with the chair, and it almost cost me the match. If it wasn't for Grande, whoa, easy, partner. You're starting to sound like Damian Rhea. Remember when they were just. I'm like, look, it didn't go smooth. When everything worked out.
You're getting from
Yes, Scotty, I did. I told him about it.
I'm gonna go get her. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, now Nate.
That's something we can talk about off stream.
This is the sun. This is Earth. We're here. This is them. But you know what?
That's what we're gonna have to do to you with the map of the United States so you can figure out where New Jersey is.
we're gonna have to tell you.
Oh my
I can
gosh.
figure it out.
New Jersey's like really small, isn't it? Like on a map.
Somebody help Nate out with New Jersey.
On a map,
Tell him
it's like
where-
really small. It's not that big.
It's a state.
No, no. Knows.
Can't stand you.
I knew it was a state.
Oh,
Recap of Gunther and Pat McAfee. Where they make the baseball bats, the Louisville Sluggers.
oh.
He chopped. And Chops did nothing to get there.
Yeah, Gunther should have just crushed him.
It seems like he squashed him.
He didn't. Pat had
Oh.
some offense.
What's his finisher?
He doesn't have one really.
Was that the end of the match?
No.
Oh.
Gunther toyed with him,
Yes.
that's the story they was telling. He could have squashed him, but Gunther toyed with him.
Put him in a Boston crab.
Yeah.
He's beat people with a Boston Crab.
Yeah.
Shout out Hans Carter, the master of the Boston Crabs. He does this.
Oh, well. Same thing.
There's a difference.
Did he actually?
Nope.
Okay.
Boom.
What do you think about them Jays that McAfee had on?
They're fire.
I thought it was it. When
Yeah.
Cole had the leg, I thought it was it for a second. I was like, that's wild.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna beat him too.
And he put him in the sleeper
It'd been wild if he tapped out.
Or be playing the swing.
twice in a row.
Oh.
McAfee can sell.
Yeah. Scotty's a McAfee fan.
That's over.
I'm a McAfee fan.
I like him on commentary. I don't think he should be in the ring.
It's not bad in the ring.
No, he's not bad, but he was with his first match. He was like a phenom, you know, because of when he fought Adam Cole or whatever. But then Logan Paul came along, and Logan Paul kind of took that phenomenal crossover spot. In my opinion, I just think Pat has been
So there's
like.
not room for more people to do it?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like
What you
even
just said.
no, that's not what I just said. Even at like the Rumble though, he jumped in and then was scared and jumped back out.
Are you gonna fight Omos?
Bro, he's fighting Gunther. I'd rather fight Omos than Gunther.
Omos is.
I don't care who's
7 foot-
bigger. Gunther is-
Nigerian giant.
I don't
Jinx,
care.
Minnesota.
There's some pop in the fridge.
Gunther is way meaner than any of those. Than
He's gonna eat.
Okay, but also, if you think about it from a storyline point of view, in the Rumble, did he really think he was going to win? But against Gunther, he's defending his best friend and his mentor. That makes sense.
I just think.
So what
Gunther
ma-
should-
what's
You gotta
McAfee's
defend the
record?
homies. I don't know.
They asked me how I was doing. I said everything's sore. Okay, my back's sore, my shoulders sore, my knees are sore, my head's sore, my mind's sore. I got bruises on me still, on my collarbone. I'm bruised up. He hit me so hard in the chest that he popped a blood vessel in my damn eye, Cole. Gunther beat the hell out of me, but I think I gave him some back. I honestly have massive respect for everybody that steps foot in that ring. I have a lot of respect for Gunther, even more so now, and I think he has a little bit for us as well as he showed afterwards. So,
Do you think
I think that was also the point. You got to.
so? Gunther respects him.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
It was a little baby steps to the next story.
New Day.
Look at Xavier's hair.
You should get that haircut, Nate. You
Should Nate get the Xavier Woods?
Mm-mm.
What is the nickname for New Jersey, Scotty?
The Garden State?
Oh.
It's the Garden State. I'm pretty sure.
So do you think the War Raiders are going to get a rematch against the New Day, or are we going to get New Day versus American
Or
Made?
we need New Day versus American Made. I'm tired of seeing the
Yeah.
War Raiders versus these two.
I think that'd be better.
It's time for
It's time for a change. Is that what you're saying?
for a change.
Time for
And you can change your wardrobe with some ILWPOD merch.
Ooh,
That's what you can
there
do.
we go.
You can
Segue.
change your wardrobe by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and searching up ILWPOD or I Love Wrestling Podcast to get some of that merch.
Mhm.
You can follow us at ILWPOD 2024 on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Follow I Love Wrestling Podcast on Spotify. Save 10% on Dubby Energy by using the promo code ILWPOD on Dubby.gg. And lastly, but not least, follow at ILW Pro Wrestling on X or Twitter, whichever one.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Nate, for letting these lovely fans know where they can help support us and follow us so they can keep watching all this great podcasting, and see
Getting
you
some
every
merch.
Monday.
Yeah, everybody
Except for
loves
maybe
me.
next Monday. We got to figure that out. We're going to be in travel.
we'll
So
be.
we got to figure that out.
We got it.
Got to figure that out.
If we got to do it on the road, we got to do it on the road, whatever you know.
How are you going to watch Netflix
Get to Netflix.
and drive and be on stream at the same time in the car?
Well, you'll still be here, won't you?
I will be here at the house. Yes.
Yeah, we'll be in West Virginia by then, probably.
You guys will be in West Virginia. But if it's just going to be me doing the live stream, I probably won't be here.
You probably won't live stream.
No.
Yeah. Give him a cookie. Who? I want a cookie. I'm hungry.
Unless I can find somebody to be a guest with me.
Oh,
So
you should probably work on that. Isaac.
He's gonna be in West Virginia.
just because you're in West Virginia doesn't mean you can't be a guest. I can send you a link and you can get on there.
Yeah.
The problem is you'll be at Scotty's and Scotty doesn't own Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
He doesn't. There's I have data. I can always hop in.
How are you gonna watch Netflix too?
I got Netflix on my phone, I think.
Okay, but how are you gonna watch Netflix and be on stream on the
Hop in
same
on my
device?
phone.
Yeah, exactly. I can hop onto his phone, have Netflix on my phone.
Okay,
Do the best of both worlds.
if you're gonna do it,
I can do your plugs in the chat if you want me
You
to.
do the plugs
talking.
live.
Wait, what?
I'll probably be out there
You'll be up on the screen
Tuesday
in the
night,
picture.
Wednesday morning next week. Just depending on things. I haven't figured it all out yet. I'm trying to talk and you're tapping in front of the screen. You know how loud that is to the viewer?
My bad. I got a random boost of energy. I don't know why, but I got a random boost of energy. Oh,
May 24th.
at Tampa Bay, Florida. I know
The
where
day
Tampa is.
after Exodus Pro. May 23rd, Exodus Pro.
Mhm.
May 24th, Saturday night's main event. Busy weekend.
Okay.
What time will that come on?
8 p.m. Eastern, so that's
So,
7 p.m. Central.
But we would be in
Yeah, we might not.
West Virginia.
I don't know where y'all be. But Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker versus CM Punk, Sami Zayn at Saturday night's main event.
That's pretty dope.
CM Punk's hand hurts. Braun Breaker probably does have a hard head.
Do you think that's where they get a third man?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Sammy.
Fair enough. I can understand that because I had a hard time trusting you when you teamed with us at War Games. But I did. And you know what? That worked out pretty well for us. Yeah. Look, man, I'm not stupid. I know. You like to do things your way. You got your goals. You got your ambitions. I'm not that different. I like to do things I like to do things my way. I have my trust me, I have my ambitions. But the truth is, neither of us going to get anything done. I'm with those guys standing in the way.
When do you think Roman's coming back?
Probably around SummerSlam, if I have to guess.
Yeah, probably somewhere.
No, I got to work Monday and Tuesday. I'm figuring out if Sierra's coming, when she's coming, things like that.
They skipped both of their entrances.
American Made or War Raiders?
American made.
You think American Made's going?
But they might just give it to the War Raiders because they're rematch. Oh. Pretty sure they have the most tag team title wins of all time now, right?
I think so.
I think they beat the Usos.
Kofi definitely has the most.
Out of everybody.
Really?
Yeah, because he won a lot when he was just by himself. I'm pretty sure he won like the elite.
He's won them with R-Truth,
CM Punk, right?
CM Punk, and Evan Bourne.
Oh.
And then he won him a bunch with the New Day.
I like Brutus's bandana.
Did you know that Brutus and Julius are actually brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, I guess they did the Celtic Warrior thing with Sheamus, and they was talking about how nobody actually believes it.
I believe it.
That they're brothers.
Yeah, because they look a little different.
They do look way different.
Sometimes brothers look different. Maybe they got different moms or different dads.
Maybe just one uglier than the other.
Yeah.
It happens.
Which one would you say uglier? This the other one?
You?
What?
You set yourself up for that one.
Not the brothers that win that.
You're the ugly brother.
No, I'm not.
Definitely the ugly
Isaac's the
brother.
ugly brother. And you're bald and you're definitely the ugliest.
Okay. And you the only one with no female.
I'm talking to somebody.
It's a dude.
Oh, it's not.
Wookie Wookie is literally a dude.
That's not a thing. You have no.
Oh.
Put my phone down.
Digital footprint is cooked, Nate.
Bread's been cooked. What are those? Ugh.
What are them?
Those are like fake Crocs, but with like toes. His
You know you want some of those?
I broke my Crocs.
How you break some Crocs?
Oh, you know, like the band that makes
Playing
them go in
basketball
sports
in 'em.
mode?
Yeah.
I played basketball and O'Malley stepped on it and like snapped, bro.
Oh, that was sick.
Were you upset?
Bro, I was so upset. Because those were like $70. Crocs are so expensive.
You know, if you leave them in the car, they shrink.
You can eat them. They have nutritional value. No, like actually,
There's
dude.
nutrition facts. The
Yes,
outside of the
you
Crocs
can eat
box.
Crocs.
Who's eating Crocs?
Oh,
Somebody had
that's
to do it
pretty.
because they got
Oh.
Power of Julius is crazy.
somebody had to do it because they got stranded on the island.
What,
And
They
they ate
ate
their
their
Crocs.
Crocs.
Nate, stop believing everything you read on the internet.
No, it's like it.
You
the
and Scotty
Crocs,
both believe everything y'all
the
read on
Crocs
internet.
website is posted about it. You're telling me
Nice
the own.
hip-up.
You're telling me the own Granda is lying,
Probably.
So if you were standing on an island with only your Crocs, are you eating the Crocs?
bro. If I got to,
Probably find something to eat.
bro, like what? What if there's nothing on the
I'm gonna
island?
find some fish, bro.
I'm gonna swim somewhere else.
I'm gonna swim somewhere else. I'm gonna catch a fish.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
even like fish, but I'd much rather eat some fish than some Crocs.
But there's nutrition in them.
There's nutrition in that fish too.
A lot more nutrition in the fish.
Than the Crocs.
A lot more.
Do you really need your
And
Crocs?
I'd rather
though?
have Crocs to walk in. You don't want to step on something.
But the sand
in
gets through all the
jungle.
holes and stuff. And
Well, look, you also got to think, what if you step on some poison ivy or something, then you're going to have a rash.
Yeah.
You want a rash? You want itchy foot?
You don't know
I'm
that.
a lad.
I used to itchy foot with them 3-day-old socks.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like, what are these accusations? Dad, get your son.
Nate, change your socks.
I change my socks all the time.
Oh, my.
The smell in there smells different story.
You know, I think.
Can't you spit back,
Time
but
out.
late.
We're going to get back to wrestling. I think, honestly, I'd much rather see JD and Carlito in the tag team scene than American Made and the War Raiders at this point, because we've seen them fighting for the tag titles over and over and over.
What do y'all think? Should it be JD and Carlito or JD and Finn?
JD and Finn.
Nah, we want to see Finn versus Dom.
Bro, I seen this thing about Carlito on the Chris Van Lee podcast, right?
Chris Van Fleet.
Feet. C.
Continue.
B. So yeah.
Time out. Shout out to Chris Van Fleet. We met him at Square Circle Expo.
So they were talking about how his finisher got made. It was by John Cena. He did it at Cena, and Cena told him he should make it a finisher. And he said, but he said that it was bad on him because he's landing on the back, especially if he does heavier opponents. But then he said, it's okay though because I don't win a lot, so I don't have to do it as much. That's what he said.
That's fair. That's
Carlito's got a great attitude. That's why I was saying I don't think he really cares if he's got a lot of matches or not.
Trivia to ask people. Just
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I knew that.
You don't even know who Hacksaw Jim Duggan is.
Yes, I do. Oh, he does
You should have asked everybody online.
He did.
Oh.
It's in the comments.
Oh.
People can read, I hope, unless they're Nate's.
A lot of people
I
that
can
the
read.
comments,
I
but-
read that kind of. Just the way that Scotty says things isn't the greatest.
That made a lot of sense. Who won the first Royal Rumble?
Well, that
Trivia.
How
part,
can you misread that? Trivia to ask people. Justin asked them.
Who won the first Royal Rumble?
there's periods in random places. I did not need 2 periods. I needed 1 period. We're back to the War Raiders.
You don't even know what a period is for.
Yes, I do. It's at the end of a sentence.
Your grade says different.
It classifies a statement.
Does it?
Actually, yeah.
What do you classify?
What does your English grade classify as?
C.
What about your biology?
D.
How am I wrong?
What?
Who's wrong? Come on.
Yeah.
Who's
fine.
wrong, Scotty?
You can't just say he. There's 3 of them.
Oh!
Oh.
You
That's
never crushed him.
Technically, though, Scotty could be right here because if he's talking about you, trivia to ask people in that statement, Justin asked them in that statement, and then who won the Royal Rumble? Who won the first Royal Rumble? That needs a question mark. But other than that, he's
Right.
ending the first 2 statements and then asking a question.
Right.
Now, is his grammar 100% correct? No. But
It made plenty of sense.
it made plenty of sense, and his punctuation wasn't terribly off.
And just because we make fun of your stinky socks don't mean you get on here and start talking trash to Scotty.
I can talk trash to both of you, but I don't think y'all want that.
Bro, don't make us go back to the compass from last week.
Okay. Well, you're
Don't make me go in there and get my boy.
the cardboard cut out of the way.
Dwayne
He's
will
bald like
whoop you.
It was Jim Duggan, wasn't it? Didn't
Yeah.
Jim Duggan won the first Rumble?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Axel.
Yes.
I love how your name's not Nate, it's Nat.
He always does it.
Because you're a Nat, you a pest.
Oh, he's about to crush him.
Yeah, match is over.
Who is it, Scotty? Who? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Like 99.9% sure.
Ah.
Why not just say 100 at that point? There's no way you're not 0.1% sure.
That was a nice knee by Julius. I just want to throw that out there.
Who was it then? Tell us. Tell us. She's a Hulk Hogan watch.
He's got his infinite wisdom.
Who was the second one? Hulk Hogan, right? Or Yokozuna? No, I don't remember when Yokozuna.
Big John Studd.
Oh, it was. Oh, Big John Studd might have been the first one. And then it was Hacksaw.
First one was Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
That's what I thought.
Unless it's one of these Mandela effects.
Well, no, what they had multiple rumbles. They had a rumble that wasn't televised before.
Who?
Oh, Duggan won the first King of the Ring.
No, well, look at it.
Yep.
I'll look it up.
Yep. It was
I'll look it up.
it was Big John Studd won the first rumble. Wasn't it?
You look up the Rumble, because now I'll look up the King of the Ring because I'm confused.
Duggan won the
Jim
first
Duggan.
Rumble. Yeah, won the first Royal Rumble.
Yeah, and then the
Don
next,
Morocco won the first King of the
and then
Ring.
the next one was Big John Studd. Then it was Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
Mm.
Scotty, what's your source? Duggan won first and then Studd.
No, Scotty, I have it right here.
The creeds about the
I think the
Win via
WWE history is
distraction.
wrong.
no, it was not unless Studd won one of the untelevised
I
ones.
think he did first, and then Duggan won. And then they let Studd win the second one. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty
Can I
sure.
look up when it was there ever untelevised?
There
There
was.
One.
Yeah, I think Studd won the first one. I think I remember Bruce Pritchard saying that. Who won the first King of the Ring?
Don Morocco.
Don Morocco.
Who is
Duggan never won the King of the Ring, did he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Use your Google machine.
Yeah, there was a King Duggan.
Is Hacksaw one word?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Creeds are going on to fight New Day.
Don't get it. Ever
Creed's version of the day. Let's do it.
King. Duggan defeated Haku to win the crown.
Oh, he didn't win the tournament, but he beat Haku. For
He
the
won
crown.
King of WWF.
Right.
So not King of the Ring, but King WWF.
Well, that used to be
On the 1989 edition of Superstars.
okay. They had the King of the Ring tournament, and whoever won it, and then somebody beat them for it after that until they had the next tournament. Like it,
Kind of like the Continental Classic
yes, kind of
without the convoluted
right.
tournament every year.
Right.
Okay.
They'd have it every couple years. They have a new one.
Can I look up who won the non-televised?
Please, does anybody know who won the non-televised first ever Royal Rumble?
It was spelled that right.
Don Morocco beat the Iron Sheik.
Let's go look.
Just right there.
Already going.
Because it wasn't a pay-per-view.
It was a house show.
The house.
I think it was in San Francisco.
The history. That's the past. First I went to.
What are you doing?
I was eating.
Why?
Because they was eating.
Scotty said Don Morocco beat the Iron Sheik. Elite knowledge. Some good knowledge. You want to do the Pat McAfee?
I can't find
Pat McAfee and Jey
anything
Uso.
for the. This record shows Jim Duggan, then Big John Studd, then Hogan twice, then Flair, then Zuna, then Lex, then Lex
That might be
and
the
Brett.
case. That might be the
Shawn.
case. I gotta stretch my legs. My legs hurt bad.
First King of the Ring was Don Morocco.
None.
The Rock.
That's-
The original Rock. I'm gonna go talk to Dwayne real quick. I'll be back.
Okay.
The Rock, he used to be called I forgot what he used to be called. Rocky Maivia.
Yeah.
He faced Triple H in a really good match. His first ever match was a Survivor Series match.
It was.
He was in the Survivor Series match with, I forgot who was on his team. I'm pretty sure Goldust was on there. Can't fact check.
This trivia is wild, mate.
Bro, we can go back to back.
What's your favorite Rock match?
Rock match? Probably WrestleMania 28.
Buns.
Was Cena
Yeah, bro.
the first time?
Why are you picking John Cena and Rock? Wasn't even that good.
The first match was?
Neither one was that good.
Or the I Quit match with Foley.
Mankind.
Same thing, bruh.
There we go. We're using our words, man.
Bruh.
Brethren.
My brethren in Christ.
You are wild.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know. What was you gonna say, Nate?
Yeet.
Okay. Let me think. What's my favorite Rock match? I want to say him versus Hogan.
Ooh, no.
Him versus Hogan.
My favorite match is
Or 17.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
I don't know. Honestly,
I don't know,
I
19s
think
was better.
I think 15 was the best.
I like
the first one, the
19s.
original OG.
No, 19s was good.
I don't know
Where he came out with the Stone Cold vest.
who came out of the store.
Rock.
Rock stole the vest from Austin and then wore it during a match.
Dwayne was gonna make a run in, but he's busy drinking his tequila.
What's your favorite Shawn Michaels match
Time out. What's your favorite Rock match?
of all time?
Ooh.
Nate said Cena versus Rock.
At 28, not 29.
Man, I wouldn't say that. I'd go older than that. I liked a lot of his and
I
Triple
picked him
H's.
versus Hogan.
That was a good one. A lot of him and Triple H's matches was good.
You gotta
him
pick
and
one,
Foley.
bro. Pick one.
Him and Foley at the Rumble.
Okay. There you go.
Favorite Michaels match.
Favorite Shawn Michaels match is him versus John Cena on Raw.
Or the empty arena match.
That was fire.
Yeah, with him and Foley. That was a good one.
Favorite Michaels match? I would probably have to say him
The-
versus Kurt Angle.
The Rock was more of a promo type guy though too. You know, like I like the
He
storytelling
was
with the Rock.
simple with what he did.
Yeah, I like the storytelling with the Rock more than I did the actual matches sometimes.
What's your favorite Michaels match?
Him and Brett.
The Iron Man match? Went to sudden death.
See, last week,
Uh,
Jey
Or
Uso,
when he come back and fought Hunter.
a non-sanction match.
Hmm.
That was pretty good.
at 2002 SummerSlam.
Mhm.
You think Logan Paul's gonna beat?
No yeet.
Yeah, James is not losing to Logan Paul.
He might.
Who holds the record for the most battle
Triple
royals?
H was Andre the Giant. Triple H was talking about how Logan Paul is not an outsider no more. He's a mainstay, everydayer. So I can see them giving him a title run.
I think it's too soon for a world title run.
What do y'all think?
Who holds the
Should
record
Logan Paul get a title shot and a
No.
win over
most?
Andre the Giant, bro?
He's just fact checking.
Battle royal wins?
Yes.
WWE.
Not WWE, just anywhere. Oh, he's got some kids. He's gonna go yeet.
He won 30. Andre the Giant.
30 battle
Crazy.
royals.
Yep.
Just in WWE.
Just in WWE.
Because you looked up in WWE.
We get rid of NWE.
That's like Ric Flair being 21-time champion.
He's not. It popped up Fortnite. It doesn't think I'm saying Royal. It thinks I'm saying Royale, I think.
Why don't you put wrestling battle royal? Then it might understand. That you want a yeet sleeve?
Remember I had the Finn Balor one.
Okay, but do you want a yeet sleeve?
Yeah.
Bro, he made that little kid's whole life.
Whole life, huh?
He said, I got you, Moose.
The big kid behind him was like, pick me up. He was like, heck no, you're too heavy for me to be picking up.
Bro, you want one of them yeet necklaces?
Yeah.
Yeet charm?
I want the Yeet glasses.
Yeah, I can see you rocking that.
He got knocked out last week.
You about 7 years ago would have jumped on a yeet necklace.
Who?
Dad,
Yeah. I just watch.
you gonna get some yeet grills?
I
You know,
just watch.
Andre the Giant stands at 7 feet tall. Whoa, let me go.
You don't stand at nothing.
He did have a championship.
Oh my goodness.
He sold it to DiBiase. Are you okay, Nate?
Is that too good?
It's hilarious.
Being honest, he ain't standing, bro.
Not for a long time.
Yep.
It's been a minute.
Before I was born.
I don't know. They might have buried him standing up.
That's crazy.
Or at that point.
That means his grave is at least an extra foot tall.
It'd be 17 foot tall because they bury you 10 feet. Or no,
Maybe
six. So it'd be 13 foot tall.
I was just saying 7 foot, so they'd need at least an extra foot if he's standing.
Nah, because he only dig down and hit him.
The top of his head just poking
Yeah.
out.
Or
You know
roll
they
him or
put
something.
bells in graves.
Yep.
No, they
In case
used
they bury,
to. They used to put bells in coffins in case they buried you alive. They don't do it anymore.
They make sure you're dead now.
Yeah, they shoot you up with a bunch of stuff to make sure.
You sure?
They drain the blood from your body, G.
And do what with your blood?
They probably donated. And they
What if
get
your
rid of
blood's
it.
bad?
They get rid of it.
Just get rid of your blood. That's waste. They just wasting blood out here. Bro, what if
Did your
somebody-
mama have any kids that lived?
Elon. Shout out to my brother Elon.
Shout out to his other brother Alex, getting to do a little kickflip action on the skateboard.
It was an ollie actually.
Ollie.
You can get
Well,
it
he's
right.
working on the kickflip. He did the ollie. He's working on the kickflip now. So shout out to Alex and his hard work. We appreciate the hard work.
Shout out to Yeet. Bro, we should make a Yeet theme. Like, oh my bad, I forgot. We should make a Yeet theme park called Yeetland.
It's a great idea.
Yeetland, bro. That'd be dope. The Yeet Express, that'd be like like at Six Flags, they have the train that goes around the floor.
About to make that
With
my
the
domain name.
Bro, Yeet Express. I come up with great ideas. Me and him made a whole Yeet restaurant.
Yeet R Us. Yeet R Us is crazy.
Yeah, eat some Yeet wings,
Some Yeetios.
a Yeet burger.
Oh my god.
Instead of some Wheaties, you can get some Yeeties.
Can we listen to what he's saying?
Jay Uso is now in your city. World heavyweight champion.
This is the whole reason I watched Raw.
Is now in
Tonight.
your city.
We need Yeet Prime.
He's already blowed up.
He's a big bag. Oh. Who do you think's more over? With like, do you know how like they go Yeet for him and they do the what for LA Knight? Which one do you think's more popular?
They don't do what for LA Knight.
No.
I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad. They did what for Stone Cold?
Yeet's way over.
Oops. Yeet.
One on one.
You just say one on one.
A mano.
He got a fresh cut. The ring general.
Oh. Gunther wants his title back.
The ring general is in your city.
I just don't roll off the tongue right. You should get the Gunther haircut.
You could actually get the. You could genuinely get the Gunther haircut. We can start pulling up like Gunther. He just dresses like he's from Germany.
He's not from Germany.
Yes, he is, bro.
No,
Where's he
Austria.
from?
Austria.
Is there really a difference?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're not that far apart, bro. They're like right next to each other, bro. They border each other. He's Jersey, bro.
He's not.
It's right beside New Jersey.
He's
Chief.
Austrian.
It's not right beside New Jersey. Because
Actually, it's its own continent.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
This I know the 7 continents. I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, Austria is one of them.
No, it's not. There's North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Australia.
Right there.
Bam.
Australia.
That's where he's from.
You said Austria.
No,
No,
he said
listen. No,
Australia.
because Austria and Hungary used to be a thing called Austria-Hungary. Hungary, however you say
Are
it.
they hungry?
I think so. I don't know.
Do they not feed him over there?
I
Maybe.
thought that was Africa.
No. Fuck. I need to take a breather. I need to take a breather.
What are you doing?
I need to take a breather.
He needs to stretch his legs.
Yeah, my legs need to be stretched after that one. That's wild.
He never went to tell your fiance when
He ain't never snitched.
he went straight in there and snitched. Should Nate get stitches since he's snitching?
That guy is serious. Gunther tapped out.
Tapped.
You think it's too soon for Gunther to go back after the title?
Just because I understand doesn't mean my opinion you changed. I can feel this position is not natural to you. Because unlike me, you are not a natural champion.
Welcome back, Nate.
What's up?
Feel better?
Yeah, I
You
got my
get
left.
something off your chest?
I got my left row.
No, you ain't snitched.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
I heard you.
I don't know what
Yeah,
you
we
mean.
heard you
Balls are
snitching.
thin.
Walls are thin.
Mhm.
You ain't got proof.
It's actually on. You can watch it back and hear it on YouTube.
Nah.
Ooh,
He had a voice crack.
the ring general. Gunther.
That was Gunther.
Has said his whole stick wrong.
On June 9th in Phoenix, Arizona, I will challenge the winner of you and Logan for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ooh.
What if he says no?
Adam Pearce already said it was going to happen.
Adam Pearce.
He was
sucks.
listening.
It's you. Because I would love nothing more than to shut you and all those people up for good.
So much for the babyface Gunther.
I would love nothing more to get in with you again, outclass you, and remind you where your place is. Jay, hold on. Remind me of my place. My place? I'm in my place. This is my place. I run this place. With this on my own. I'm gonna handle the YouTuber. And then me and the ring general, we're gonna run it back. And I'm gonna walk in this match the same way I'm going down to WrestleMania. World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeet.
Worldwide.
Yeah. Gunther kind of looks intimidated.
He choked him out.
You put him to sleep.
No, he didn't.
No, you should have went to sleep. That's what you're going to do after we all live stream for snitch.
I'm going to sleep. You're sending me to bed.
I'm putting you to
I am
sleep.
14.
This is your bedtime.
I do not have no bedtime.
This is your bedtime.
Yeah. My bedtime
When you
was.
stay at my house, you have a bedtime.
Oh,
Yeet.
I'll sleep outside. I'll go outside.
That's crazy. You can get locked outside with the bugs and the coyotes.
Ain't no
Yeah,
coyotes
bugs.
outside.
There'd definitely be
Dad, I
coyotes.
guess I'm coming back tonight.
And the raccoons be in the dumpster.
The raccoons.
Be in the dumpster?
Yeah, there's a dumpster across the street.
Okay. The dumpster ain't no free.
They're just going to see you and it's going to come eat. Yeet.
I'm gonna hit it with something. I don't know what.
You can't be out here animal abusing.
Yeah.
He tried to abuse me first.
The raccoon?
He tried to give me rabies.
What?
Am I gonna accept the rabies?
Time out. You going to assume all raccoons have rabies?
Yes.
I feel like that's a little prejudice.
Yeah.
Let's
definitely.
ask Google.
Do all raccoons have rabies?
Yeah.
It's going to tell you no.
Let's see.
No, all raccoons do not have rabies.
I want to fact check.
My great grandpa had a pet raccoon.
Do all raccoons have rabies? Around 20% of raccoons test positive.
So 80% don't.
Okay, what about possums?
We're not talking about possums. We're talking about raccoons.
You know what? That's why you smell like Home Depot.
What?
Just Home Depot in general.
Have you ever been inside a Home Depot?
Actually, yeah.
It smells like wood. Freshly cut.
Speaking of wood,
What? It's not a set. Well, that's not the kind of channel we have.
oh, I was talking about like wood.
Oh, I thought we was about to announce Nasty's OnlyFans.
No.
What?
Oh, they're giving it
I am
Sabu.
14.
Yo, Sabu. R.I.P. Sabu.
I remember that match.
That one was on SmackDown, genius.
I was talking about that match. I remember that match.
Shut up.
Yes, sir.
We all remember Sabu tonight. Send our condolences to his family.
That's crazy. I just can't believe he went out right after.
I remember his lumberjack match with John Cena.
Okay. Did you hear about Joey Janela talking about the match with Sabu?
No, I didn't.
He confirmed that they gave Sabu something so that he was able to do the match. And that whenever he they did the spot where he hit the table, but he fell through and hit the ground, he went out cold. And the refs tried to call the match, and Sandman's music hit and it woke Sabu up. And apparently Sabu didn't want to just be done. So he got up and finished.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's why the finish ended so abruptly. Because after that, Sabu did his thing. There's a bunch of shenanigans, and then Joey and Sabu did they tossed some chairs back and forth, and he hit him with the Arabian Face Buster, and it was it. But apparently there was a bunch more stuff planned. But Sabu hitting the concrete, it was just over. But they said that that he was given something by somebody backstage so he could do the match, which I think's wild.
Like pain meds.
I forget what it was called. Something with a K. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. Probably though. I don't know.
Ketamine.
What ketamine?
What's ketamine?
Cat tranquilizer.
Okay.
They call it Special K.
Like the convenience store.
Yeah.
Kmart?
Not Circle K.
Yeah.
Kmart's out of business.
There are still select Kmart's open.
There's only one Blockbuster still open in Alaska.
You gonna go?
I might take a road trip. I want to go to the Grand Canyon.
DVDs are on the comeback.
What?
Do you know where the Grand Canyon is?
Yes.
Arizona. It's not Arizona. Let's ask Google.
I can't stand you, bro.
Where is
The discussions on this podcast are all over the place.
It's in Arizona.
Uh-oh.
I got it right.
Congratulations, Nate.
Where's Mount Rushmore? I don't know where that is. Where is Mount Rushmore located?
One of the Dakotas.
South Dakota.
I know it's one of them.
You smell like Dakota.
What does that even mean?
Ow!
Apparently, we are making that kind of content.
I'm 14. Stop with this. No. Hey, that's in GTA.
It's in Los Angeles.
That's
Not
in
Los
GTA.
Santos.
That's in GTA.
I forgot Kaiser was on the roster.
Yeah, he's
We
been
haven't
gone
seen
for
him
a while.
since Penta. Last time shoot, he was meant to.
He's back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh!
Prime Breaker attacked Jey Uso.
He whooped Oos.
Who is that?
Stand
That's
back.
Hurricane.
There's a hurricane.
That's
It looks like somebody. It looked like Shane Helms just ate the Hurricane.
yo.
What?
What's up with that?
Exactly. I like how he's wearing green.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Well, he is big. He got really big.
Yeah,
Look, he enjoyed the catering, okay? You know.
he really enjoys the catering.
What's up with that?
He looked like he just ate Sugar Shane Helms.
Sugar Shane Helms is a throwback. We still need that 3-count reunion.
What?
3 count.
What's 3 count?
That is your homework assignment: is to find out what
Find
3
out.
count and Tank Abbott are.
I need you to write me a 3-paragraph essay on why 3-count is better than NSYNC.
I
Yeah.
barely already want to do essays for English. What
Come
makes
on.
you think I'm going to do a
That's a
3
fire. Look, that is a fire freaking assignment.
What is 3 count.
You
Balor.
should probably look up who was 3 count in WCW.
Who
That'll give you.
That's
was
not cool. I want one of those shirts.
Do you want them purple pants?
I don't know. The purple pants are kind of fire.
Who is 3 count in WCW? It was Shane Helms, Shannon Moore, and Evan. I don't want to say that.
Courageous.
Now I need you to tell me why they're better than
JD
NSYNC.
McDonough has a big head.
NSYNC? Who is NSYNC?
The boy band.
Only-
Justin Timberlake.
Last time I remember Justin
Cry me
Timberlake.
on heaven.
Yeah, but that wasn't an NSYNC song.
No, but he was in NSYNC.
I remember. Last thing I remember for NSYNC was Deadpool.
Yeah. Bye, bye, bye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
that's
them.
NSYNC.
that was the last thing I remember.
But I need you to tell me why 3 count's better than it.
I'm not telling you anything. You got me dead before I write a 3-paragraph essay.
3 paragraphs is nothing, bro.
Yes, it is. It's a lot of work.
9
Have you
sentences.
seen how fast?
Maybe 12, bro.
Yeah, 9 to 12.
You gotta have
sentences.
ChatGPT do that for you.
If you see how fast I
I'm
write,
curious on what ChatGPT's response will be to that question. I might have it write that for me just to see, because I'm
Do you
curious.
go-
Somebody asked ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
You know what the hell I meant. AJ Styles, you don't want none.
just
Who you
spit
got?
all up on my earlobe.
AJ Styles or Finn Balor?
This is like the battle of the leader of the Bullet Club.
I think. Who do you think wins that?
I don't think it's gonna end. I think it's gonna end shenanigans.
No, not that. Who do you think's the leader of the Bullet Club?
Who is the current leader of the Bullet
Not
Club?
current leader, like overall time leader.
All-time leader.
Yeah, say you put them all in a room, right? And you had to
All
pick
the
a
leaders.
leader. All the leaders, everybody. You put everybody in Bullet Club in one room, and you had to pick one superior leader. Who's that leader?
You want my honest answer?
Yeah.
It's technically none of the leaders. It's probably the only guy that's ever been who's been in it the whole time. That's Bad Luck Fale.
I don't know who that is.
He's one of the originators.
Oh.
Him or the Machine Gun. Carl Anderson. Carl Anderson's been in the most iterations of the Bullet Club. But if we're being honest, technically the Bullet Club reached its highest heights when Cody Rhodes joined it. So Cody Rhodes.
How many members are in the Bullet Club?
Bullet Club's had a lot of members. Right now, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, 'cause they got Bullet Club Gold, the OC.
Well, and then now they got like Bullet Club War Dogs
Yeah.
with David Finley and
Yeah.
Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors, a couple other guys.
They ain't gonna let the Bullet Club thing ever die.
You can tell you who I put in my Bullet Club.
Tongaloa were in it.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett's been in it.
Yeah, that's who the best leader of the Bullet Club was Double J.
Technically, Haku was in it.
With my wrestlers,
Hikuleo.
I put Billy Kidman in the Bullet Club.
Yeah, you're laughing.
Bro, Billy Kidman is so good, bro.
Name me one Billy Kidman match.
That was a long time ago.
Him
I
versus
can't-
Hulk Hogan.
That one.
That match was butt.
No, it wasn't. It was actually really
That
good.
match was butt.
The FUMB. That was good. That was good. Kidman had all kinds of good matches. He was a
Nowhere
filthy
near
man.
the best.
Oh, it was an amazing Billy Kidman match.
Was Billy Kidman's finisher?
Oh, shh. Don't say. Why would you tell me?
Hmm.
I knew it. I was gonna say that.
Ooh, nice leapfrog drop down.
I was gonna say.
Ooh,
thing
with
that
a
Brock
superb
Lesnar did.
AJ Styles drop kick. Nobody throws a drop kick quite like AJ Styles.
He's 51.
You know who has the best drop kick in the business?
Who?
Marsha Rocket, who's been on ILWPOD. Go check out that episode.
Is that Marche's opinion or is that proven fact?
Billy Kidman's first name is Peter.
Not Peter Kidman.
No, it's Peter Allen Gooner the third. Or Junior.
Just let you know he butchered that all to hell. We're just gonna be honest.
Peter Allen Cooner?
Not Peter Allen Cooner.
Gooner, I said Gooner.
That's
Junior.
not Gooner.
That's Gunner.
It's Grunner.
Grunner, Gruner, Gooner.
Grunner.
Gooner's crazy.
Junior. He's 5'10". Tori Wilson's his wife.
I'm talking used to know when his wife is his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, it does say no, they were married from 2003.
Oh, that was
to
married. I
2008.
didn't know that was married.
Bro,
They got
you
to-
tore me up with that. That's crazy.
What caused the death? The WCW corporate cuts.
Vince Russo.
Imagine it just popped up. Vince Russo.
Dad, what do you think killed WCW? And don't use corporate cuts as a cop out.
I don't think it was corporate cuts. I think it was the merger, the
Didn't
Time Warner
Sean-
merger.
Didn't Shane McMahon buy WCW?
No.
In storyline,
Yes.
And then he had
Yes.
that match with Vince McMahon. That's a really good match. That no disqualification match, that was a really good match.
Where he went coast to coast on Vince.
Yeah.
that might be one of the better Vince McMahon matches. Him versus Hogan was pretty good.
Him versus Michaels wasn't bad.
Oh,
Michaels carried it.
Where the elbow dropped through where he had the trash can on his head.
I'm gonna do it to you.
Why did Ric Flair leave WWF for WCW? Because he was going to be moved to the
God
mid
believes
card
it was
position.
Russo. I think I should have Russo on the podcast so we can talk about it.
yeah, I think Vince Russo would be good to have on here.
Why didn't the Undertaker go to
Chances
WCW?
are it'd be the most hated episode of
Undertaker
ILWPOD
started
ever.
in WCW.
What do you
Well, he
think?
started in Texas and then went to WCW.
What do you
What?
think, Dad? You think Russo or Cornette would get more dislikes?
I think Cornette's loved all across the board.
Why did Hulk Hogan leave for WCW? To pursue a career in film and television.
Can you get off Google?
Get off
Go ahead.
Google now.
You were done after Peter Allen Gooner.
Oh, it said his real name. Peter Allen Gooner.
You can't read.
I can read.
Shout out Tori Wilson.
Who's Tori Wilson? Is she even
I'm not going to
relevant?
answer that
Is
question.
she even important?
To many young men's adolescents, she was very important.
Shout out Tori Wilson.
I think Dad,
Shout out Tori Wilson.
with his young adolescence.
You know, and then she was
She has many reasons why I had to go in the other room. To be fair, Dad, Scotty, Bruce, all of them, Papa were watching Raw, so I don't think what you think was happening.
I don't.
I was a young man not able to watch the bikini contest. I was upset.
The bras and panty matches.
I had to
You
leave.
sure
they
is
were
that-
showing titties on Raw.
You sure as
I
hell
don't think we can say that.
Why?
titties?
You can't allow to say titties?
You can say titties.
I don't think so.
I'm
You can
pretty
say
sure we can say
titties.
titties.
if this gets demonetized,
Because of titties?
We're sorry. If we
I'm
weren't allowed to
messing
say titties, we're sorry.
Wait, did the other one get demonetized for him saying the G word?
no,
Exactly.
they didn't catch it. He said it real quick, and then we bashed him for it.
Oh.
I don't think.
Don't you ever say titties on the live stream ever again.
Wait, I can look it up.
What?
Can you say that word on YouTube?
That's not where I get monetized, so I don't even care about
Where do you get
that right now.
monetized? Facebook?
Yeah. You gonna Google it?
Can you say
You're wild. I like chicken breast. It's
word
my favorite part of the chicken.
titties? I said toadies.
He can't spell
The
titties.
I and the O are real right next to each
He
other,
can't
though.
spell titties.
Titties on Facebook. Wow.
It wasn't like we were saying itty bitty titties. We wasn't describing titties.
What? You can't say hot singles on Facebook. Wait, no! No! No!
What can't you say?
Nothing!
bro. What's wrong with
I
y'all?
didn't realize. I forgot.
That'd be wild. Going back to Finn Balor and AJ Styles in the middle of the
Oh! What a match.
Stop looking up weird
I'm
words.
kidding.
You're grounded.
Didn't you just get your phone back?
Yeah.
And you're looking up these obscene things.
Should we take Nate's phone?
No,
Let us know in the
it was for
comment section
educational
Scotty's
purposes.
about to say yes.
Yeah, we know Scotty will say yes.
I thought he was going to spank him for a second.
Oh.
Styles, bro. Double chicken breast. LOL. Scotty said.
Is that like a
LOL is
double
crazy.
chicken wing?
What?
Scotty
Where'd the wing
said
come from?
Double chicken wings are
No wrestling maneuver.
Oh.
Or the cross-face chicken wing?
I put one of my friends in the full Nelson today. Can I put you in the full Nelson? Oh. Can I put you in the full Nelson? What is
Oh,
Bobby
you notice how
Lashley?
he's rubbing his arm right there?
Get your
It's
elbow
a
away
hurt
from me.
lock, Nate.
Why do you jump like that?
Because knowing you two.
Clothesline was nice by AJ Styles.
AJ,
Oh,
they're about to put on a banger. And I know bangers.
is this their first time meeting in WWE?
No.
Oh,
They've had
Probably a couple times.
What do you think the best AJ
They always
Styles
put on
match
good
is
matches,
in
don't they?
WWE?
His best match in WWE, probably him versus Cena at the Royal Rumble.
you think so?
I don't know the match it. Payback him versus Roman wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. Him versus Seth at Money in the Bank wasn't bad either.
Him versus Edge at WrestleMania 38 wasn't bad.
It wasn't nowhere near his top.
Yeah, I know it wasn't his top, but it was a good match.
Probably
What do you
versus-
guys think AJ Styles' best match in WWE is?
We think Ferkles is.
You guys are not putting me in the don't mess
I
with
think him versus Joe in the steel cage.
Yeah, that was probably his best.
me. Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
In what? WWE?
I don't know. When he went back to NXT, Balor was kind of built different. I ain't gonna lie. Him versus Gargano was really good.
Balor match? I feel like Seth Rollins at SummerSlam was really good.
No, I feel like it's overrated.
It's not overrated.
It's definitely overrated.
That triple threat with him, Rollins, and Miz at WrestleMania 34. That's a
That's
really
pretty
good
good.
triple match.
Hey, so like I was saying earlier,
That was on Easter.
we should probably thank everybody one more time for all the views last week and tuning in and watching wrestling with us.
Why are you looking at me?
Right.
You should probably
Look at the
address
camera.
them. You can
Address
say
it.
it. You're
You
allowed to
address
We
talk
them.
want
about
to
it.
thank everybody for joining us last week, coming and watching wrestling with our family. We appreciate it. Thank you.
That's good.
Hey,
You see this abuse?
now you had something on your neck.
Yeah, I was trying to
It
get
was
that.
a fly.
It was a fly.
It was buzzing. You didn't hear
Oh,
it?
I gotta step up. My back hurts.
Hey,
Ah.
You're old.
Where'd you get that T-shirt?
I got this at ProWrestlingTees.com by searching ILWPOD or I Love Wrestling Podcast.
I just want to clarify. He did not do that.
Okay, but
that's where
besides
you guys
that,
can do that.
Now this is the drippiest shirt in my wardrobe. All right,
It is. It really is.
drippiest shirt all time.
Most of his shirts have stains on them. It's the only one that does not. No, just like Kool-Aid or barbecue
You can
sauce.
save 10% on Dubby Energy by using the promo code ILWPOD on W.GG.
Yes, you can.
Follow ILW at ILW Pro Wrestling on X. You can also get, I already said that. You can follow at ILW Pod 2024 on TikTok, Instagram, and what else?
YouTube.
High five, man. But that's where you can follow us. You can do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Get some drippy merch. Drip your wardrobe out.
Drip your
Our Truth
wardrobe.
coming to save wrestling, Isaac. I can see it.
He's gonna fight Cena.
He's gonna hit him with his finisher.
Isaac, do you think our Truth will beat Cena for the WWE Undisputed Championship?
You can tell what I think would be funny
What?
if they had him go out there and squash him.
That'd be actually.
Our Truth runs up, he just picks him up, attitude adjustments him, or low blows him.
Our Truth squash match. Cena is crazy.
Who is that?
That was Jesse the Body Ventura.
Who's that guy? Older than me and 14 people. I don't know what.
Probably.
Older than Isaac. He's older than me. Way
He's
older.
definitely older than me. Yes.
Look at my top search. Can you say the word? Holy. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Finn Balor versus AJ Styles.
They went on.
Balor Styles on top rope.
Got to go for
I
a
hope R-Truth wins.
superplex.
He's your childhood hero. So wait, you want R-Truth to beat your other childhood hero, John Cena, for the WWE Championship? That's fire.
Bro, remember he
I'm
smoked
not
that.
gonna lie, I'd love to see it.
What?
That'd be wild if R-Truth beats John Cena for the WWE Championship.
World title.
That'd be insane.
Bring Cena back from. Bro,
Exactly.
imagine Cena won it back, became an 18-time world champion.
18-time champ.
Nobody's ever beaten that.
You gotta think technically R-Truth might be the greatest of all time. He's got the most championships in WWE history. He won 56
24/7 championship.
24/7 championships. Not to mention all the tag team titles he's won, United States
Let
championships
me look it
he's
up.
won.
Let me look it up.
How many times has R-Truth been
One.
champion in WWE?
How many times?
R-Truth, the undisputed GOAT.
has
If we're going off statistics,
R-Truth
What statistics are we looking up now?
R-Truth is the undisputed GOAT because he has the most championships in WWE history.
Okay, wait.
Really?
He
If you think
is.
about it.
Okay, he's a 2-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Bring Cena back
He's
from the
a
dark
record-holding 54-time WWE 24/7 champion. Former 2-time WWE Untitled. That says United.
Untitled is
That
crazy.
says United States champion. Former 2-time WWE Raw and World Tag Team champions with Kofi Kingston and The Miz.
What's up,
And
Isaac? How
former
you doing? You ready to
2-time
graduate?
WWF Hardcore champion.
He's had 60 championships in the WWE.
Good maths. Quick maths.
Ric Flair is now number 3 all time.
No.
Yes!
Behind R-Truth and John Cena.
No way.
Yes.
Yes.
Statistically.
R-Truth?
Yeah. R-Truth, he's won 56 over
Not world titles. Though.
He's won 60 He's won 60 championships
That's okay.
in WWE.
alone.
62 if we're
Two,
counting
if you count
NWA.
his NWA World Heavyweight Championship wins in
Did
TNA.
Ric Flair ever do that? No, I don't think
I'm
so.
sure Flair's won that many titles.
Not 60.
I'm sure he's been tag champion. He's been world champion. He's been U.S. champion.
R-Truth is better.
Wasn't Flair intercontinental champion?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Waffles.
If we're never mind, I can't say
Yeah.
that. It's just that's gonna go somewhere.
Isaac, are you ready to graduate?
No.
We know Nate's not.
We're going to shut up and watch AJ Styles versus Finn Balor.
It's getting good.
The match, yeah. The match.
Not Nate's grades.
Can you shut up?
Is that the calf crusher?
No,
yeah,
it's,
I hadn't seen- I
it's
hadn't-
the Boston Crab.
He hadn't used that in a while, has he?
He's putting him in a
He
sharpshooter.
uses it just
It's
about
his
every
signature.
Oh,
Snap
that
Styles
was
clash is
sweet.
crazy.
Ooh.
2. No, it's not over.
Balor kicked out of the Snap Styles clash.
I thought he was over there
JD.
biting him.
JD over nibbling on Carlito's earlobe.
He's over there biting him.
That's more distraction than anything.
Oh, yeah, if I was a ref, I'd be distracted. What y'all over there doing? I'm ejecting you if I see you over there nibbling on your homie's earlobe. You're over there
What do
nibbling.
you think? As a referee, is that against the rules to nibble on your own earlobe?
I don't think the referee minds.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Carlito. Here
Is
they
bad
go.
apple?
Oh, he's pulling his hair.
Yep, and JD sucks. Oh.
Oh,
He's cooked. He's chopped.
That knee's
oh,
nice by AJ.
he's going off. AJ's going nuts.
He flipped off the crowd.
He pointed.
Oh,
Into that, and then, oh no, he's not going to go to the top rope. I thought he almost did not kick out.
I thought he almost missed the kick out
But
too.
normally he wins his matches.
Why is Carlito on the ground?
Because he was nipple. His earlobe was getting nippled on. Oh, he got knee to the face.
Oh, Penta.
Mexican Destroyer on the outside. No.
Oh, some lucha skills.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Backbreaker on the outside is nice.
yeah.
I mean, all he's hitting is his leg. Like, you know.
Oh, off of done it.
I don't
Oh,
know how many more of those Carlitos.
that was nasty. That hurt his back though.
Is he saying put the waist too much?
I'm saying Penta landed on his
It's over.
Gluteus Maximus
Match over.
and hurt himself.
What?
Yeah, AJ Styles.
Can we get AJ Styles and Penta versus the Judgment Day?
I want to see AJ versus Penta.
AJ versus Penta's up. That's the move.
That's where
We need to see Penta versus Ray Phoenix.
No,
We've
bro.
seen it before. Go watch it.
Does
somewhere
it
else.
It's
matter?
on Lucha Underground.
We need it in
Oh, on
WWE.
MLW.
Honestly, it was probably better in Lucha Underground.
Wow.
You should probably just go watch it there.
Yeah, they
How am
do
I
all the
gonna
dives
find it?
off the. It's
Just
on YouTube.
Google it.
It's not gonna pop up.
It
It's on
will.
YouTube. They got all the dives off the top of that building and
My
all
phone
that
died.
crazy stuff.
No more Google machine for me.
I'll Google it out. You didn't even charge your
Justin
stuff.
got Google.
It's happened in Japan. It's
Japan.
happened in MLW.
New Japan.
I'm sure they've wrestled all over the globe.
There. AAA.
What do you think? Penta versus AJ Styles?
You can watch a bunch of them.
We got one match left.
DJ Eric established 2003.
Okay, so you stop looking at the crowd.
Shout out to the crowd.
Oh, roll up.
Yeah, that was it.
1, 2. No, that was not.
No, you're right. It's coming.
Poke her
Oh,
in the
poke
eye.
her in the eyes. She broke her nose, I think.
Oh,
Oh, Becky
Becky
wasn't
did not
playing.
hesitate on the jump after the match.
She did not waste no time getting in that.
Disarmed her.
Yeah.
how is the chats, David?
Oh, back in business. Bex.
So we're gonna have a 2 hour and 30
Karrion Kross
minutes.
giving his merchandise to the New Day
The
top selling
You
t-shirt.
seen that?
on WWEshop.com.
It was pretty hard to miss, Dad.
Speaking of top selling T-shirts,
Bro,
where
we
can they
just
find?
plugged
Yeah, we
it.
just-
I don't know.
Maybe if you wouldn't leave.
But my back hurts, bro. You got these uncomfortable chairs. At least
You guys have the
you would think
comfortable
we're doing
ones.
so good on the podcast. We could at least get the comfortable chairs.
Okay, you're the finance guy. Get some chairs.
How about this? How about you church? How about we trade
Yeah, you
chairs?
didn't expect them to come back like you did. Like, finance guy.
Look, these chairs are fine.
Where's the chair budget?
These
Like,
chairs, there is no chair budget. Buy some shirts so we can get some chairs.
You smell like that guy's laundry.
Bro, you're the one wearing 4-day-old socks talking about you.
Do you
smell
have
like
proof
something.
of this? No, you do not.
came out of your mouth, and technically the camera was on.
No, it was not.
The camera was on.
No, it was not.
Yes.
It was not.
You know all that's being recorded, right?
You know your ugly bald head is maybe.
Technically, no, it's not because it's under a hat.
But I bet you that's a trucker hat too, so you can see the back of it. How do you take off that hat for the camera?
When was the last time you brushed that little bit of hair you got?
Yeah.
Actually, this morning.
Look
Bro,
at this.
I know you
Look,
lying.
come here.
Don't
Let me,
touch
let me-
my
let-
hair.
Let me show you your
You got-
forehead.
Just because you got no hair of your own to touch.
Hair?
Damn, that
Put that hat back on.
Bro, leave my hair alone.
You're making the viewers leave.
Whatever, bro. The viewers love my hair.
Now, like it's SpongeBob with that ball.
You ain't got no room to talk over there.
Who has more hair?
I got more hair.
I don't think you do got more hair.
I do have more
I
hair.
don't think
Because
you
in the
do.
back, he has more hair in the back than you.
I'm working on my John Cena ball spot. Stop showing off that unluscious beard.
I got way more hair than
Bro,
you.
why does it look like a dustpan?
You looks like a dustpan is crazy. That's wild.
You're so much shit.
A freaking dustpan is wild.
You're gonna get beat when we get off here. I do not beat my kid.
Actually insane, bro.
You can
That's
see
good
it, though.
stuff. So, do you think
You
Becky?
know what? You'll be using the dustpan when you get older because that's the only job you're gonna get. Those grades.
Do you think Becky is done with Lyra?
No.
No.
Why do you think she'd be walking out? To the
Yeah,
window?
maybe. Yeah, I think probably. I think she's probably on the bigger and better things. She made my
Bailey could come back tonight.
Yeah, I think that's where they're going to go is Bailey.
Okay.
I think they used Becky to kind of get Lyra over. Try to.
I mean, she
I
technically
think Lyra was over
before.
Well, I know a lot of the internet wrestling community thinks she's kind of stale, from what I've heard.
I've seen the exact opposite.
I haven't like a
Who's
lot
you
of
been
people.
listening to?
Well, I mean, I know like Cornette and them are hard on her. Russo's hard on her. Conan and Disco and them are kind of hard on her.
You've listed everyone the internet doesn't like to listen to.
I'm just telling you, that's what they be
Hey,
saying.
OVW was established in Louisville
Yes.
in 1990.
You know who
Dad
established
was
it?
already born.
You know who established it?
What?
Do you know who established it?
Vince McMahon.
Nope.
Vince McMahon Sr.
Nope.
Your grandfather.
Nope. Longtime famous referee,
Earl Hebner.
Danny Davidson.
Earl Hebner was in UFC. Hold up. Right? That's Bruce Buffer. Oh, no.
He's not a referee.
He's an announcer.
Can't you see the man's talking?
Yeah, we know you're not the man.
How come she dresses Seth in all them messed up outfits?
She'll come here like a
And
normal
she comes
person.
out here in some sweats and a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Does she just like to make him look stupid?
Probably.
I wonder if it's The Rock's tequila. It's made with mana.
Can you freaking stop? Jesus freaking Christ.
She came out week after week and attacked my character, the person that I am. I still made
The crowd just be wowing, don't they?
They're not paying any attention to what she's
It's
saying.
all CM Punk.
I see more Yeet stuff than Punk stuff. The whole left side of the screen's Yeet.
Yeah, they like to eat down in
28K.
Kentucky. Huh?
Was that a $28,000 seat? That's insane.
CM Pope.
CM
Oh, yeah,
Pope.
Pope. The Pope's from South Chicago.
He's Chicago made. CM Pope. That's dope. We should make CM Pope shirts.
ILW Pope shirts.
Go to Pro Wrestling Tees to get your CM Pope shirts.
So you better put that out before.
I'm going to. I'm designing it tonight. CM Pope shirts are going out.
Are you gonna put the Pope's face on?
No,
The new
because I'm
Pope.
not gonna steal his likeness or anything. But CM
CM
Pope's
The
dope.
Pope. It's not
CM
really
Pope.
his likeness. I mean, he kind of.
It's his face.
Yeah, but he kind of gave that right up when he became the Pope. Like
No, we're gonna have CM Pope shirts. They're gonna be dope.
he belongs to God. God don't care if you use his face.
CM Pope shirts are dope.
Bro, I'm being dead honest. Nobody's really even paying attention to this promo. It's just wherever the camera faces, everybody stands up and flexes in the screen or in the background.
They're never chanting boring.
They're not gonna take the show with CM Punk chants. People in the crowd doing this.
That's fire.
It's insane. They do not care.
Oh,
People are falling asleep in the crowd.
yeah. Becky's something's not clicking. Ooh, she's gonna get some heat. Yeah, she don't need you either, just like Cena.
Has it been an abusive relationship?
Definitely.
She looks like she's about to cry.
Looks like she applies a lot of makeup.
She probably applies the least.
I don't
amount of
think
makeup.
she applies any makeup. I'm pretty sure there's a makeup artist that does the makeup for them.
But also, compared to most women on the roster, she probably has a lesser amount.
The most is probably Tiffany Stratton.
Why you ain't on Tiffany Stratton for?
Bro, you can tell.
I'm throwing shade at Tiffany
Looks
Stratton.
like she threw the whole palette on there.
What's wrong with them wearing makeup? Leave them alone.
Too much is too much sometimes.
I don't think you should be able to tell
Yeah.
a woman how to dress.
Yeah. Next you'll be trying to tell them when and where to have babies.
That's the what?
Okay, let's.
Yeah, he's
You're
taking too
going
far.
way too far off subject.
Bro, can this main event hurry up?
I don't know.
Becky got on here and ruined my day. Her promos
Her
are not the
promo
best.
did kind of fall flat though, didn't it?
Bro, people were more.
Look, everybody's just sitting there. The kids are giving her heck. Ooh, Rusev.
He looks like Cody. He gets up there with that kick. His like jumping super kick thing, right? It's my finisher in 2K.
That's a bad kick. That jumping super kick.
I want to see Rusev versus Gunther.
That'd be good.
That'd be
They
amazing.
rip each other apart.
That might be what we get next.
No, next we're gonna get either Gunther versus Logan Paul or Gunther versus Jay
He
Uso.
just told you that.
Have
I meant
you not
like-
been watching.
Yeah.
I
pay
meant
attention to
like
anything.
after.
No, I think we're gonna get Rusev versus Akira Tozawa.
That's gonna be a squash match, but okay.
That's what we. Oh,
That's definitely what we're getting after. But the bell's gonna ring, right?
I don't think we're
That
getting
kick,
It's
and
called
then
a Mashka kick.
the Mashka kick, and then he's gonna put him in that.
The accolade.
I don't know how you do it.
the Steiner recliner. Pretty
It's the
much.
accolade.
Still the
That's
Steiner
the accolade.
recliner.
Technically, it's not wrong. It's not a Steiner doing it.
Oh, well.
When a Steiner does it, it's a Steiner recliner. You making noises.
I don't.
Rusev Day. Is that Italia?
Yeah, she hyping up my boy Akira Tozawa.
They're called the Alpha Babes.
Oh,
We're getting Rusev
What
versus.
do you think? That's fire.
yeah.
What?
So a pro wrestling tease near you soon.
Do it.
Yes.
Hopefully it gets approved.
It will.
That's fire.
Who's behind him? High Chief Peter Maivia.
Yeah.
Is that like the Rock's dad?
Yeah.
No, the Rock's dad's Rocky
That's
Johnson.
his grandfather.
I know Sheamus is about to
That's Freddie
squash
Blassie behind him.
Grayson Waller.
He's about to hit him with a bro kick, and it's over. That's not a banger.
It's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, Sheamus always. puts
I
on
know
bangers.
bangers.
Bro, you don't know bangers. You don't even watch
What do
wrestling.
you guys think? Do you think Nate knows bangers?
I know bangers. I can name you 5 bangers back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Qualifying matches begin next week.
Money in the bank.
Who's your early prediction for who's winning Money in the Bank? Who needs Money in the Bank the most this year?
Logan Paul.
I'd like to see Penta win Money in the Bank.
I'm gonna go Karrion Cross.
Oh, that'd be good too.
I'm not dabbing you up.
You're just mad 'cause you don't know bangers. I know.
Grayson Waller's your type.
Sheamus is more my type. I like a brawling brute every once in a while. Ooh.
That's crazy.
Non-title, Jey Uso.
I think Braun Breaker needs to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
I don't think he needs Money in the Bank to win the world title.
He needs Money in the
that'd be
Bank.
nice though.
Because he just has to throw the get.
If he had it and was on, and then Seth took the title and they get.
Ooh, who's that? That's Roxanne
This is
Perez,
the-
isn't it? It's the main event time, baby.
It's kind of nuts that the women main event tonight.
It's not nuts. Equal rights, equal fights.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm glad they did. I'm not.
Do you know what match was the first WrestleMania main event with the women?
Yeah, Becky, Ronda, Charlotte,
What Mania?
35.
Okay, you're not dumb.
I'm not dabbing you up, bro. I don't even like you for real.
Like you dapped me up like 4 times already.
That's why I liked you. Then you went and snitched on me.
I did not snitch on you.
Bro, we heard it on the
No,
live
you
stream. It was in
didn't.
the chat.
No, you did.
Yeah.
It was in the chat.
Yeah,
Yes.
I deleted it because I didn't want proof that she was a snitch. I couldn't as a
I
brother.
asked them, should snitches get stitches, and they said, yeah.
Nobody said
It
that.
was unanimous.
No.
And I said, Nate, and they said,
See,
definitely.
actually, it's right here. Tell him yes. If you can put him.
That
in
is
the
not. No, we were talking about something completely different. Yes, we were talking about something completely different.
Nate, where can you get that T-shirt?
You can get it at prowrestlingtees.com by searching up ILWPOD or I Love Wrestling Podcast.
There we go.
Yes, and to
Thank
get the ILWPOD merch, you can follow us on ILWPOD 2024 on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You can follow I Love Wrestling Podcast on Spotify, and you can save your 10% at w.gg by using the promo code ILWPOD.
With by?
What?
With by using? Who
Yeah.
taught you two how the grammar?
Follow at ILW Pro Wrestling on Twitter.
Where will we be this Friday night?
CSW,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Where will we be next Friday night?
Cleveland,
4.
Exodus.
The boys are back.
Where will we be next Thursday?
Couldn't tell you if I knew.
Isaac's
As a
graduation.
graduation. Shout out Isabella.
Congratulations on
Can't say another
graduating.
word, but
Look,
No.
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 Isabella Queen.
Queen, yeah,
He's a
Queen.
queen.
Who's that?
He's the real queen.
He's the real Queen.
He really is. Stay tuned for your Got Nasty shirts and CM Pope shirts.
Yeah.
Coming to Pro Wrestling Tees soon.
Your God's favorite podcast.
That's already there.
Your
But if we're God's favorite podcast, we got to have a CM Pope shirt.
Mhm.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty going.
CM Pope's fire.
Do you play Doom in the Dark Ages?
I
Are you
do
going
not
to?
play Doom in the Dark Ages.
Have you
and
ever
I
played a Doom game?
I played some of like the older Doom games.
Like the retro ones? Or like you?
Does that design say ILW on anywhere?
Is it ILWPOD and ILW Fake? We got to
Oh.
shout out both the channels on that one.
Yeah, I like it.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Have you ever played any of the Doom games?
Yes.
You used to skip school to play the GoldenEye.
Yeah. I actually quit school to play GoldenEye. There's a big difference.
Quit school to play GoldenEye is insane. Wow. Kids, do not quit school to play video
Whatever
games.
you do, don't do
Don't do
that.
Don't do it.
Although
That's
it
like
was
dominoes.
really fun. I was really good at it.
Nate, are you trying to quit school to play video games?
No, actually.
You know what's
Domino's
funny?
Whack.
Is
Tastes like cardboard.
mine.
What? Go ahead.
I was talking, but
My bad. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. Talk.
I was gonna roast you. I don't think you
Roast me.
talk.
Roast
me.
is-
Don't
Roast me.
roast you. I forget what it was. It was a good one though.
Was it about me not being able to play video games?
Yeah. I was gonna say you can't quit school to play video games because whenever you don't do good in school, Dad takes your video games.
But if I quit, then how can I do bad at school?
You can't
'Cause
do
I'm
good
not
in
in
school
school.
either.
Exactly. So then,
Oh, look, it's back on. Surprise, wrestling's back on.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna let
just
him play his
time.
video games if he quit school?
No.
can I go buy my own?
You
Buy
bought
another
that one.
Technically, no, I didn't. That one was free.
Okay, I didn't buy it. I still took it.
So then it's mine.
You did buy it. You bought it from Haley.
Are you
No,
gonna
I
take it
never
back?
bought it. Remember, you gave it to me for free.
Are you
doing
gonna take it
something. I
back?
forgot what I did.
Hey, are you gonna take it back?
Yeah.
You gonna run his fade?
You just gonna run up
We'll
on me
run
and
your
just like,
pockets.
okay, well, whenever you get,
You gonna run your fade.
whenever you and Alex both get the,
Urge.
come on.
I'll put
You
it.
want
In,
some? Come get some.
I'll put it in my back pocket, and you
Oh,
try to stop me.
yeah.
You gonna put a whole Xbox in your back pocket?
Mm-hmm.
I might put that Xbox somewhere else.
Is it close to his back pocket?
It's close to the back pocket.
That's wild.
Don't play with me. My prison pocket? No.
With your grades, it's gonna become a prison pocket.
No.
For him and Alex.
It's funny how nobody laughed at that second joke.
We left.
Yeah.
Not the second.
That was hilarious.
Yes.
At the Alex one?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Both of y'all are headed on that route.
I think he's headed in a different direction. I can't say why, but
I'm confused, but I'm gonna go with okay.
EO Sky.
well, it's really hot.
She's really hot.
Said it's really hot. Like I'm sweating.
All that laughing you've been doing.
Because you guys make me laugh. You guys make me giggle.
Giggle's crazy.
I love how it's showing like the how loud it is.
But nobody was making no noise.
Yeah, it was like a
There it goes. There it goes. Look, for Rhea, it goes wild.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it hit 110. I don't know what that means, but
It's the decibel. Decibels.
what you think it went up whenever the power went off then?
No pyro went off. Nothing went off there.
When she stomped her foot and that went off?
The beat rolled.
Okay.
No, pyro went off.
There was no pyro.
There was power.
It wasn't on the screen, no.
But
Why
there
wouldn't
was-
they show the pyro on the screen?
Because
What?
it's for you
Because
in the
it was
crowd.
showing
That's
her, whatever.
stupid.
Will you tell WWE?
Well, you go work WWE production.
I don't go
you
eat.
call-
you can't
call-
because
call.
you got to have a college degree. You're not making it out of high school.
Believe me.
He ain't gonna make it out of the 9th grade.
Yes, I am, bro.
You're going to be a ninth grader next
No,
year.
I'm not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
That paper we got in the mail earlier.
That did
said
not
that.
say how- no, it
That's
is
definitely what you're gonna be
not.
doing.
It asked for me to retake a class. Well, summer school, but that costs a lot of money.
Yeah, we're not
For
uncertain.
each class you failed, for each semester.
Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah, it's like $300 per class.
No, it's
Well, if
150.
it's 150 per semester,
Right,
and
and
there's
there's
two
two semesters. That's
it's $300.
$300.
I didn't fail both semesters yet. The semester's still
that's not what
going.
he was saying.
You said that's $300 per class.
It would be if you failed every class.
Both semesters.
Bro, I seen your report cards both semesters.
No,
well, the
you
first
haven't.
semester. I haven't seen this one yet. You're right. I'll give you that. But I seen the first one.
And you failed.
And there's a lot of money on that report card. A lot more than I'm paying, I'll tell you that much. You better sell more t-shirts or something.
Go to prowrestlingtees.com and buy some t-shirts.
So
and
Nate
ask
can
to
go to summer school.
I just get a bunch of t-shirt sales tonight. You better not put that lid back on your drink after you picked it up with your smelly toes.
Your 4-day-old socks.
Them things is crusty. Right now, Io Sky and Roxanne Perez in the ring. Who do you think's winning? Is Champ and Rhea Ripley walking out?
Probably.
Or do we get an upset between Julie and Roxanne Perez?
I think
Just asking questions for no reason.
no, I think EO and Ripley win.
What do you think?
No, there could be an upset, but I think EO and Ripley win. Are you okay?
It was a long pause. I was sitting there for a minute.
I was thinking.
I think that EO and Rhea would.
Ooh.
Probably by disqualification.
No, I don't think about disqualification.
Where are you these auto-generated friggin' booking decisions at?
Uh-oh. She's like 3 times bigger than all of them.
Who, Rhea?
No. The ref.
She jumped halfway across the ring to drop kick her.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Look, the ref is a big girl, isn't she? She don't look like she can't fight.
She probably throws hands in her spare time.
She's a
She's a wrestler.
She looks like she can go.
She wrestles in WWE under a mask
Does she?
on Evolve.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty dope. Braggadocious.
I feel like you just be talking.
So they let her wrestle and do this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Evolve happens on a different day of the week.
And what, she was wrestling, but then she become a ref?
I don't know the whole story. I just know that she also,
You should find it out. That's an interesting story.
if I get her an ILWPOD, I'll figure out the whole scoop.
Give her a call.
Them cross bodies that she be hitting are kind of gnarly sometimes.
That
Oh!
boot that was just hit was kind of gnarly.
That was
Gnarly?
sick.
Gnarly.
No. I think she hurt her mouth on that one. She kicked her right in the head.
Boom! Kicked her hard.
Choo choo.
So you still think Rhea and EO are going to win?
Oh.
Yeah.
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 And then after this match, and we finish up wrapping up the review for Raw, we're going to review Backlash, right?
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay. I mean, I did advertise us to review Backlash too. So.
Yes, we can review.
We'll review some of it, but we're going to review the race.
You did. You on the first.
Oh,
you did
well-
like a 5-minute rant about one match.
Oh,
You
No.
remember?
yeah.
Which match was it?
It was the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was going to do it with the women's match, and
But you
I
cut
cut
me
him
off.
No, and then he did like a 2-minute rant on Gunther versus.
Well, that was because they were showing it.
That's before. At the
No.
very beginning.
Whatever,
You talked about how they should have just squashed him.
bro.
I remember.
That's going to be his review later too, and then we're going to argue about it, and that's going to be the fun part of the live stream. So people should stay tuned.
Yeah.
It's always fun when me and Dad argue on here.
Hot,
I'm
hot
not
dog.
gonna
Hot
argue with him.
diggity dog.
I'm right.
You got to argue for views.
Oh, do I?
What's wrong with you?
Well, we're going to argue. We're going to have it out.
I don't know about all that. I'm sunburned. We ain't fighting over nothing. Yeah,
Woo!
I ain't fighting over Pat McAfee and Gunther. I'll say that much right now. At that point, Pat just got squashed.
Just grabbing your dustpan over there.
Bro.
What is this? Your peach fuzz?
I have nothing there. How much?
It's dirt because he ain't washed his
Upper lip?
in weeks.
Saw that butt you've been kissing, huh?
Who?
I don't know.
You want a shakaroni pizza?
Actually, does sound pretty
Actually, a shakaroni pizza sounds great.
good. Is that what
right
we're
now.
getting?
No, I ain't got shakaroni money.
It's only $12.99.
I ain't got $12.99 right now. I got bills to pay.
I'm going to stop and give me a shakaroni on the way home.
I'm coming home with you, Dad.
No, you're not.
Why, you want a piece of his shakaroni?
Bro, Shakaroni feeds a lot of people.
You want a small, medium, or large of the
I
shakaroni?
feel like
There's only
Shakaroni
one
only
size.
comes in extra, extra large.
Yeah, that's why it's
It
a
looked
shak-
like a small pizza.
Have you seen him hold a
No.
donut?
No, I haven't seen
No,
Shaq-
bro, like it literally looks like a mini donut. That's what it looks like. Same
Looks
with
like a
water
cookie.
bottles
Why
too.
would I just be out here watching Shaq eat donuts?
My phone's dead, damn it. Oh,
Darn it. Gosh, frigate.
Jiminy Crick.
Jiminy Crick is crazy.
Yeah, wow.
Yo, what's up, Chi-Town Realist?
They're not even
26.
watching anymore.
Wow.
You just talking to nobody?
No.
It's okay.
Who do you think's gonna win this match, Justin?
Oh,
I think you and Ripley will pull it off.
Yep, get out of here.
oh, hot tag.
Rhea Cook.
She's about to.
Couple clotheslines.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, kick
that
to the
Kick was
jaw.
nice.
German.
That hurt.
She does good German.
She's pumped up.
Powerbomb? Nope. Oh, that's not Riptide.
Razor's Edge.
Ooh.
Oh,
That was a sharp razor's edge.
that was nasty.
That shiny lizard.
That should have been the end match.
Yeah, she probably should have finished it there.
So like everybody could go home, you know what I mean?
She hurt her, didn't she?
Maybe.
On that Razor's Edge.
That was
She's
rough.
little, bro.
She
She's
threw her
tiny.
right at the ground.
She's barely taller than the ropes.
You gotta think, usually they throw them up a little bit. She threw her right at the
Right.
ground.
She just went.
Uh-oh.
That's very slow.
She's gonna drop her.
I feel like we're gonna get Tower Doom.
Oh, you think so? No, off the top rope, Razor's
No,
Edge.
Julia's over there. She'll.
Or she gonna hit her with a Hurricane Rana.
Nope, she's
Nope.
getting a reverse. She missed completely.
She missed that time.
She definitely missed the first time, and she is gonna hit her Hurricane Rana. And she landed on her feet. That was kind of nice.
Maria's out moved into a Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, no way, huh? Uh-oh.
Drop kick to heel.
Oh,
Two-handed
headbutt.
Super
Super
kick.
The headbutt was nasty.
Quick tag. Suplex. Springboard moonsault.
No.
Maria's like that.
You play a lot of the 2K25, don't you?
Me?
Yeah.
When I have free time, which is rare.
He's busy.
Is it pretty good?
When I get to play it, yeah.
Oh.
In 2 days, they're adding the Motor City Machine Guns.
Are they?
Yeah.
When are they adding Penta?
I don't know yet. I'm sure it's been announced.
Oh, that was nasty.
Make the tag.
Io looks like she struggles to put her arm up over the top rope.
Bro, Roxanne probably does too. How short they are. She's like standing on her tippy toes.
She is too. Oh. That open hand palm strike. It's kind of nasty. Oh. Io's real smooth when it comes to doing stuff like that. Isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Missile drop kick, nice.
Oh. She's getting pumped up.
Roxanne gonna cut her off. Nope. Tornado DDT to Rhea.
That's where the match ends. Julia's. You gotta roll up and for the
Oh.
win is crazy.
Pin the women's champion.
She's about to hit whatever her finisher is, which is
Nope.
Stomps to the chest.
Mm.
That stomp's nasty. Calling for the moonsault.
Reversal. Or saying.
No.
No, Roxanne gonna break it up.
Uh-oh.
Russian leg sweep. No.
Uh-uh. Real. Oh! That was sick.
Using Neo as a battering ram.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty. Oh! Yeah.
Oh, moons.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna do a moonsault. Watch you.
Oh!
They were gonna work together, but got cut off.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the end of the match.
Oh, double underhook.
Double
Oh!
underhook off the top is crazy.
That was nasty. Who is that? Brainbuster?
Kind of.
And a pretty decent long main event.
Oh!
It's been a good match.
Oh, nice
That
kick.
kick's nice from the ground.
Yeah.
She has a long leg.
Because she's and so much bigger than everybody else.
Pedigree? I don't know.
That backbreaker.
That was sick. Rear tagged in. Blind tag.
Frustrated
Oh!
across body.
That was nasty.
Riptide.
Riptide and then a moonsault.
That's it.
That's it.
Amazing
Yeah,
match.
good match.
That was a good match. Think there's gonna be any shenanigans?
No, they were both like dead.
Yeah, I think they took care of them.
Send them packing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Rhea's going to turn on EO?
Yeah. How about Dallas? No. A horse noise. My headbutt was nice.
Oh,
Rhea's gonna want that belt back.
What's that?
oh, yep. They're setting up, planting seeds.
He ain't doing nothing.
Real talent, bro.
Bruh. Hell like a talent.
What do you think, Dad? Overall, what do you think about Monday Night Raw?
I give it a 6.
Why?
I just think the Becky thing was a little slow.
Okay, we talked through the whole thing.
Yeah, the Becky thing was a little slow. There was a lot of talking tonight.
Okay,
I just think we could have seen more action. The matches was pretty predictable.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Yon and Nate, what you got for us?
I'll give it I'll be honest, a 5.
Okay, why?
I feel like I didn't like most of the matches tonight. I liked AJ and Finn,
Mm-hmm.
and then that tag team. But those other 2 matches, they weren't hit. It wasn't as good. And then there was a lot of talking. I would probably say the best match of the night was definitely Finn versus AJ.
Okay.
And that's 5.
I guess I'm gonna go a little high. I think it was a 7. I think there wasn't anything bad. I don't think there was
No,
a
it
bad
wasn't
part of
bad.
the show.
It wasn't bad. It was just
Uh,
slower than it has been lately, I think.
Especially from last week. Last week was really good.
We'll get into Backlash
So
then.
what else?
Y'all pretty much covered it.
No.
Bro, we're reviewing Backlash.
Yeah.
We're reviewing Backlash.
Okay, we'll start
Oh wow.
with
Fatal 4-Way. That's where it started. Jacob Fatu, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, and LA Knight.
debut of Jeff Cobb.
You know, when you do a review, you typically try to go through the match and then you get to those points.
You're right.
You know, that's why I host the show and you just answer the questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It was pretty much all out chaos. How else where I was at? Jeff Cobb, yes, made his.
No, come on. We got the Priest and
Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest pretty much, stayed focused on each other. They go out in the crowd.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre was made an example of. I feel like that's what that was. Damian Priest
me too.
saying, "Hey, you're not better than me."
Yeah.
Like,
I heard Drew might actually got hurt on
He
that.
his head on the concrete.
Yeah, concussed.
Solo got involved. LA Knight was going for that elbow drop off the top through the announce table. Nate's favorite thing, seeing the announce table break, didn't get to happen here.
And did not.
Nope, not here. I would like to say Jacob. I'm pretty sure it was Jacob Fatu who hit the Samoan drop on the barricade. That was nice.
That was sick.
That was nice.
The Samoan drop on the barricade was sick.
Which was earlier in the match, but Jeff Cobb coming out of nowhere, like it was really out of nowhere.
That was nowhere.
Off.
He just clotheslined him.
Clotheslining and they panned up and his.
And then
Cobb.
he did that side splash, and that was sick. I've always been a fan of Jeff Cobb. Yeah, since he played what the Matanza he played.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I'm pretty sure it was
he was
Matanza
under the mask.
And I've been a big fan ever since then.
What do you think about Jacob Fatu's reaction?
I think we're going to see some drama between the two.
Between Cobb and Fatu
all three.
And Solo?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think
I think Fatu will go after Solo and Cobb will
try to insert himself?
Yes.
Do you think they play this as Cobb's a member of the Bloodline?
I hope not.
Okay.
I'd rather him just he's another island boy.
He's a big island boy.
Yeah, he knows Fatu from Japan or from MLW or wherever.
Anywhere. He's got history of Fatu.
He's got history. He's an island guy. So just like we brought Jimmy Snuka into our family, we're going to bring
Jeff Cobb.
Right. Or we brought the Barbarian into our family. We're going to bring, you know what I mean? So they could do something like that and make him a part of.
Do you think bringing Cobb in undermines Solo? You think it makes it hard to make Solo a star because you keep putting people like a Fatu or a Jeff Cobb next to him?
I don't know necessarily what. I think Solo's young enough that it'll be all right.
You think he'll heal from it?
Yeah.
I just know a lot of the criticisms was like, for instance, he lost the whole first year, and then he beat Cena, and then he lost a bunch, and then he took over as tribal chief.
Yeah, but you got to understand he's young. And he's just getting reps, and he's getting.
The only reason I bring this up is because earlier you brought up Gunther, for instance, being a monster. And
yeah, but that's a totally different.
But it is different. But at the same point, if you're going to build a monster, the monster can't lose all the time.
Right. But with Solo, okay, if you think back to the Usos coming into business, when they first come in as a tag team.
They won tag titles.
Right. but they have lost so much after that. At one point, they lost a lot, and then yeah, when they was the island tag team, yes, when they had the trunks with the paint and everything, they got beat a lot for a while, and so I just think like there's plenty of time to build him up and put him where he needs to be. He's just green, Gunther in green.
Agree, but the thing, I guess I'm saying is trying to get him over, but you're putting him next to people that are always going to outshine him might make it tough.
Yeah, I just think he'll get over down the road on his own naturally. Like once all this is played out, he's got another. I can see them repackaging him and him doing, you know what I mean, doing something else.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think? Do you have an opinion on Solo Sikoa, Jake Cobb, and Jacob Fatu?
No,
No, you didn't watch it. Continue. Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch. What did you think?
Well, okay, so I said earlier the Fatal 4-Way
Mhm.
was the match of the night, but this was a sleeper match because it was really good. I enjoyed it. I think the women were showcased really well during this match. I thought the back and forth was great. I loved the little attack at the end. I just thought it was all out. The roll up victory. I just like the match a lot. The student versus the teacher.
I think my only thing is now knowing what we know on Raw, like there wasn't nothing with Lyra really. I mean, she said she was in the hospital from who knows what. I probably broke a nose. It looked like she was holding her nose. But like, where does this go next? Do they continue to fight? Does Becky move on?
I think Becky's going for a world title.
Even with Rhea and Io.
I guess maybe afterwards it'd be Becky. I could see like Bailey coming back, Bailey versus Becky,
and then Becky going for the
or Bailey going for the world, whichever one wins that feud, kind of.
Okay, what do you think?
I feel like from what I've seen on there, Becky and Lyra, it seemed like a good match. Yeah, I don't know much about Lyra either.
Okay, we're just gonna continue.
She's
What about
the Intercontinental Champion?
What did you think about the Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Penta?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
For what it was. I enjoyed Dom being the champion. I like I like Dom with the Judgment Day. I like them planting the seeds
For the split.
I like the interference by El Grande Americano with the headbutt. I thought it worked out really good, really, really well.
I think this match was a perfect showcase of Dominic's in-ring ability.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because a lot of people don't like give him enough credit, but he can do that lucha style perfectly.
Yes,
it's like he wrestled for AAA for 10 years before he got
here. Right. No,
so
he's a natural.
That's the one thing I got out of this match.
He's definitely a natural in the ring. And he's a great heel.
Yes. Like I think he plays a really good in between of what his dad is and what Eddie used to be.
Yeah.
Like
I can see Chavo and Eddie.
Eddie, like just
I can see that.
Mixing, like you put them all together in a ball, it's Dominic Mysterio.
Or even like a Juventud Guerrera, like the Juice.
Yep. Do you have any opinion on Dominic Mysterio and Penta?
They're both great performers.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Hey, he was coming up with some stuff, though. He was gonna
go some stuff. Pat McAfee and Gunther.
I thought it was an excellent.
Don't lie, man.
I just think Gunther should have crushed him.
But why?
Why? Because McAfee's an announcer. And Gunther's supposed to be billed as this big badass. And I just think Gunther should have smashed the announcer. Like I know Pat played in the NFL, but he was a kicker. He wasn't
Kicker's important.
Can I
part
ask
of
you a
the team.
question? Now?
Look, he wasn't.
Before you continue, can I ask
What?
you one question? Last week,
I like McAfee.
time out. No, let me finish. This is where we always argue because you cut people off.
Yeah.
Okay, last week you put over how it was going to be a good match because Pat McAfee isn't just a normal kicker. And then in this last sentence, he's just a kicker.
I'm just saying, I think Gunther should have squashed. I just feel like Gunther should have squashed. Like when McAfee got out there, he took his shirt off. It's like he's not in shape for the match, really.
I mean, but
He went out there and
he
had
has the same body type as Gunther.
No, Gunther's bigger, more
I
muscular.
mean, he's just tall.
Look, I just think McAfee, I don't think he should have stood a chance against Gunther. Especially after Gunther just got choked out by Jey Uso.
That's
I just-
exactly why you should have had.
Okay.
You got. I mean, if your confidence
That's
is
your
down,
opinion.
somebody might take advantage of it,
That's
right?
right. I don't think his confidence was down, though. He just choked out Michael Cole and beat Pat up.
So his confidence was down, so he went and beat up a commentator.
commentators.
Both commentators.
And one of the commentators happens to be a former professional NFL player.
Okay.
And he's had matches before.
Yeah.
Good matches. And his win-loss record
and then
is
okay,
excellent.
the Royal Rumble, he jumped in, he sees Omos.
It's Omos and a bunch of other
and he
huge
jumps out.
human
Okay,
beings.
well, I mean, if you're gonna go in there and fight Gunther, you shouldn't have took up the Royal Rumble spot if you wasn't gonna get in the damn ring and do something.
I don't think they act like he didn't know.
He knew.
Kayfabe says he didn't know.
He knew.
Okay. Well,
I feel like everybody knows they're going to be in the Royal Rumble.
your argument agrees with him.
Thanks.
Do you realize that?
Like,
We're going to continue.
so
Main event, John Cena, Randy Orton.
I think this was exactly what I expected to see.
Okay.
I think it was
Classic.
a classic
2010,
2008 through 2000.
whatever, John Cena,
Yeah,
Randy Orton match.
Randy Orton match. I forget how many times they fought or been in.
Too
match.
many.
Well, they had the
The count.
stats on the.
It
They
was
had
a
the
lot.
stats, and it was a lot. And the ref bumps, the
I think
belt shots, the
R-Truth thing
RKOs, the.
Came out like the R-Truth thing I didn't see coming.
Well, no, I kind of did because Truth was on, and I
Yeah,
heard
I
him
mean, he's on everything saying,
talking
but,
about
like,
John Cena, so I could see
I didn't
that.
expect him to jump in the middle of a match.
No, I didn't either. I thought it was
That
cool.
came clean out of left field.
Orton giving everybody, Nick Aldis, everybody.
Nick Aldis, Austin Militalo.
Yes, all of them got RKOs. Yeah, Dewey was on the podcast. Got one you said.
one of the moments was where he AA'd John Cena through the announce table, but it didn't break until after he already hit it.
yeah,
it
John
like-
took his arm and kind of
Well,
swiped
he
it.
went
He
to,
went to get up
and
and
it fell.
fell.
and I think that's the only reason we got the second table spot.
Right, it was.
Because the table didn't break.
Right. So Orton.
So Orton was like, "Look, I'm
you're
gonna
right.
give y'all what y'all want."
You're right. He was going to. I noticed that too.
Like, and it was
Yeah,
right
yeah.
away. And you could tell he was mad because he couldn't find a table.
Right.
And then he went to the LED side and he was like, "Really?" Like,
Right.
so I wonder what he did if there was no table.
He figured it out.
He probably went and got one.
Yeah. but it was a good match, and it.
Grabbed a chair probably and just started beating.
Afterwards,
I
was-
like Cena. A lot of people I heard had criticism about his heel turn or whatever. I like it. I think his new finishing move is a shot to the, and then
a low blow.
a low blow,
Yeah, a chair shot,
and-
a title shot.
a title shot or a chair shot, and the win. And I'm fine with that. Like I think John Cena.
It's like
Go ahead.
it's like old Ric Flair tactics. Flair used to do that a lot.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah,
In a way.
dirty
They're
player.
heel tactics, yes.
And then
Before we get to the press conference,
I wasn't gonna go to the press conference. I was just gonna say as far as his interviews and everything, all around, I've liked the way he does it. Even I really enjoy it. He liked the press conference. I enjoyed it.
well, I can say his bland Raw and SmackDown promos that are copy and paste, I don't really like. But like after,
I think that's the point of him.
yes, it's the point, but it's just not.
I like it. I
You're
enjoy it.
wasting it.
I enjoy it. I love it.
I'm sure you do.
He's wasting it and blowing it because he's wanted to be a heel for 25 years and never got a chance. Now, boom, he's got his chance. So he's going to do the most heelish thing you could possibly do and deprive everybody.
He's gonna ruin wrestling.
Deprive everybody of the John Cena they want to see. He's not going to give it to him.
I mean, I agree.
And I love it.
To an extent.
I love it. This is the John
I mean,
Cena
okay,
I wanted all
the
that
only
all
thing-
the times I was buying spinner belts for all y'all kids and the hustle. This is the Cena I wanted the whole time.
I'm gonna give you a hot take.
What?
Okay. The way Cena's doing it is almost as bad as him just going out there and laying down. Like,
I mean, you can say that.
that's
I
from,
mean, you can
like,
say that.
that's the type of heat you're gonna get.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
can say
Jeff
that.
Jarrett going out and laying down
you
in
can
Baton
say that.
Beach,
Or Kevin Nash finger poking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say that.
and it's gonna piss a lot of people off.
I like
I'm sure you do.
it.
Well,
Sometimes things need shook up.
that could conclude our
But
Raw.
you're not shaking things. You're just making it. You're
I don't know.
purposely making it stale.
But okay, sometimes things have to go stale for a minute for them to get exciting again. They've been at a fever pitch high. You know what I mean? It's been so hot. Everything's going so great, so good. So maybe just slows it down for a little bit, and then something big happens, and we get right back to where we were, bigger.
Fair enough.
You see what I'm saying? So you gotta just ride the wave sometimes.
Okay. Well, you can continue enjoying it. I'll continue to piss on it. Okay. Well, we'll see you next. We might see you next
What?
week.
We're not gonna talk about the press conference?
The attitude adjustments included.
Man, first Cena comes out and he apologizes for the way he's done the
Well,
press.
first he
and-
cuts off Triple H.
Right. So, I mean, it was pretty good. That was heelish. And then he acts like he's going to answer all questions and take everything. And then the truth comes running out. Like, you can't believe he did that, man.
Do you think we'll get our truth versus John Cena Saturday Night's Main Event?
I hope so.
If you
I
want
would
John
really like
Cena's
it. Or
dance,
Night of Champions, maybe. Maybe we get it in Night of Champions. One or the other. You know what?
That's insane.
That'd be
What?
wild.
Well, while you were gone, I had a thing where if it does happen on Saturday, it's in Saturday night's main event where it'd be a squash match. R-Truth would run at him, pick him up, AA, won the match.
Oh, you think R-Truth's going over?
Our truth's not.
I
beating John
think Lil Jimmy's going over.
Oh, Jimmy.
Okay, Lil Jimmy's winning the WWE.
Hey, look, I
Undisputed
was
versus
watching R-Truth talk the
Undisputed.
other
My
day,
God,
right?
oh
No,
my.
listen. And he was talking about making a Lil Jimmy. He went and pitched a Lil Jimmy action figure to Stephanie McMahon, right? She was like, what's it going to look like? He's like, it's just going to be the box. Just the box.
That'd have been great.
And I know. It was a live Chris fan.
You know
fleet.
you would have bought it.
I would have bought that. He was like,
I'd have
just
had
a box.
I'd have had a little Jimmy figure.
Could you imagine how much money they'd have made off the Lil Jimmy
They'd
boxes?
have made a bunch.
Because they'd have sold it for $30 a piece,
It'd
and there
just
would have
been
been
an
no
empty package.
toy.
It'd have just been an empty
Empty
package.
package. Maybe a hat and a shirt. John Cena hat and John Cena
It
shirt.
could have came with something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
R2's little Jimmy shirt. Or
What do y'all
something.
think? Should we still get the little Jimmy doll?
Or they could have sold like the battle packs.
Or,
Remember the
well, I
battle
mean, they
packs
got
back
the
in the day?
invisible Cena now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but he's clear.
Right.
But like, imagine if you had a battle pack and it's just R-Truth and the other side's empty.
Yeah, right. Says little Jimmy.
Yeah, little Jimmy. That'd be great.
Yeah, I think they should do that.
If somebody wants to send me one of those, if they make one, I'd love it.
What?
We'll hang it up on the
our
wall.
truth, little Jimmy battle
Yeah,
pack.
our
yeah.
customizers
He said
out
he
there.
pitched it to Stephanie McMahon and she laughed. She thought it was a great idea, but she just told him, look, we can't do that. We're not allowed to. We can't. And,
So
and-
time out. They could sell decapitated head figures without snow, but they can't sell.
I don't know.
or
I
Godfather
didn't
as a
under-
pimp,
I
but you
didn't
can't sell
understand
empty
it. I didn't
packages.
understand it. I think they could.
They could have pulled something off.
Yeah.
Even like a clear hornswoggle, you ain't gonna be able to tell.
I thought you would enjoy that little story there.
I
That's
would
why
enjoy
that's why I had to throw that out there. That was kind of a personal for you for the.
Fair enough. Before we go, one more time, just shout out to Sabu. Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P.
To all his loved ones, to all his friends, and thank you, Sabu, for everything you've done
And for doing the podcast.
and for being on ILWPOD.
Yeah. Also, all praise to God for everything. Thank everybody
For tuning in,
because I enjoy so much getting on here, talking,
yapping,
watching wrestling, with all you guys. It gives us a reason to do it, and it brings us closer together. So I appreciate that, and thank you all.
You got anything to add before we go?
Stay in school, kids. Don't do drugs.
And bye.
ILWPOD.
So Nate can go to summer school.
Mhm.
All right.
Peace.